Hello my dear PU2 champions, welcome back to our channel Deeksha Karnataka. Today I am here with Bacha, one of the most important video for all of you, and that will have segregation of all different types of questions, 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker for PU2 Maths, complete syllabus for your pre-boards examination, for your pre-boards only. Now I do get it, this is one of the most challenging time for all of you because you have written FA2, you've done well in FA2, you've written your midterms, you've done well in midterms, but this is the first exam which will have full syllabus, all 13 chapters, whereas your midterms had only 7 chapters, FA2 had 3 to 4 chapters. So you can see this is the first time you're facing the challenge that you are preparing for your, of course, your PU2 boards, right? But this is the first challenge that you have to conquer, that you have to win to get ready for the finals and the boards, right? So of course I understand if you feel sometime that you're not prepared that well, you feel sometimes like you need some support. That's why I'm here, right, to help you prepare, to support you in your preparation, and that's why this video is going to be most important for your pre-boards maths. Okay, as I said, very simple. I will take the questions which is very much relative to your exams. Nothing extra will be taken in this session. I will take good amount of question. I'm telling you, this will be a long session. You have to stay with me till the end. But if you stay with me till the end, I can guarantee that you will have a very good level of preparation for PU2 pre-board. Getting it? Are you getting what I'm trying to say over here? If you have a problem, if you have a query, keep that in the comment section. Let's say I missed any type of question. What can you talk about? Simply give me, sir, did you miss this kind of question in the session, sir? Keep me in the comment section. And for all of you who are joining me and watching me for the first time, I do get it. This is exam time. You all are coming in to learn from me. It's okay. Be here. Join our community. Where can you join it? We have a WhatsApp community. The link for that is given in the description. Go ahead, join right away for all the updates, for all the sessions that is coming your way to help you prepare for your PU2, for your KCET. Okay, and do not forget to, of course, hit the subscribe button and like this session, because this is going to be one of the most important session for all of your preparation of PU2 pre-board maths. Now one more thing, I understand you all are a little competitive in nature because you are writing KCET, you are writing competitive examination, but bacha, this is boards. So do share this session because this is going to be very, very important. This can actually be lifesaver session for many of the students. So if you know somebody who is struggling right now for the preparation of maths, do share this session with them and let them know you can study from here. Ankit Sir has taught all these different type of questions at one place, 2 marker, 3 marker and 5 marker. Okay, is it clear what I'm trying to say? Yes. So with that, give me a thumbs up in this video and let's start the session right away. So what if we have first thing? Of course, we must talk about the giant in the room, which is going to be what? ABHYAS KCET test series. Why are they talking about this, sir? Because whatever I have done on our channel, why I have done that? To help you out. So if I'm saying that ABHYAS KCET test series will help you prepare and get that dream college of yours in KCET, it means I'm telling true. Okay, because you get here 35 mock tests, sir. You get here 35 mock tests for which subjects? Physics, chemistry, maths and biology. In that, it includes both of the sides, full length test papers and also the part test papers. Means you not only prepare for the entire mock, you prepare for, let's say, chapter wise mocks also. Not chapter wise means chapters are clubbed together and you prepare for a part syllabus that helps you build the confidence in the chapter. Then you do full length test later. Okay, each test will have how many questions? 60 questions. Think like that. So they are quality amount of questions and numbers, and these questions are designed only by the expert team of Deeksha, who has been helping students conquer KCET for last 25 years. Questions I have not made. I am just here as part of Deeksha family who has helped students for last 25 years. You heard me right, 25 years of experience is pooled in this particular ABHYAS KCET test series. So when I'm telling you, if you take this, if you sincerely, seriously prepare the questions from here, you are good to go for your KCET examination. You don't need anything else. You need this test series. You don't have to take any other test series. Just take this test series and you are prepared. The question level are as good as per the examination pattern of KCET. Again, so the features are over here, and not only that, we are also giving you, because we all know, we all keep talking about how important the PYQs are, and that's why we have requested the team, the technical team, to create this as well for all of you, a live test based upon KCET PYQ for last 10 years for PU2 syllabus. This is also given as part of this, and this is all coming at a price of 1499. So if you have missed out, not purchase this right now, take it right away. The link for the ABHYAS KCET test series is given in the description of this video. Take it right now. Okay, now let's move on to talk about our first set of questions. So I've done two segregation. One set is 2 marker, 3 marker, and later I'll show you. Let me show you 1 second. This is your 2 marker, 3 marker. It goes like this, and then later you have, for all the chapters you can see, and then later you have 5 marker. Okay, so you have 2 marker, 3 marker, and then later comes your 5 marker as well. So don't worry, be here. Let me start the questions on the 2 marker, 3 marker. As you can see, for all the chapters I've done, basically wherever the questions comes from, you'll see many of these are PYQs. I've also taken the PYQs or questions that can be expected this year. So PYQs and most expected questions I'm gonna solve right now. Next few minutes, just be with me and get your preparation of PU2 pre-boards right. Question number 1. There are many questions I've taken today, okay? There's nothing that I'm gonna miss out. Just be with me till the end. Write the following function in the simplest form. Can we do it, sir? Of course. I can take x as a sine theta, right? Because we have tan outside. So I'll take a sine theta. When you do that, check this fraction, x upon root of a square minus x square I have, means a sine theta upon a square minus a square sine square theta in the root. Take a square common, comes out of the root as a 1 minus sine square theta. A and a cancels. I have sine theta by cos theta. I don't think you have doubt over here, right? I take a square common, out of the root becomes a, 1 minus sine square becomes cos square, in the root becomes cos. So this value is nothing but tan theta. And check what we had outside, tan inverse. So apply that. Tan inverse of tan theta, you get the answer as theta. Check from here, theta becomes x by a is sine theta. It means theta is sine inverse of x by a. This is your final answer. I have not written tan inverse over here. You can write in all the steps. Getting it? Moving on. Question number 2. The value of each of the following. This is the first one. We have more. We'll go like this. But let's solve this one first. Okay. Value of this following. Okay. What do we have? Sine inverse of 1 by 2 will become what, bacha? This will be your 2 marker. Okay. Pi by 6 into 2 can be also asked in MCQs as well. Pi by 3 we have, apply cos now. Cos of pi by 3 will be what? 1 by 2. Apply this 2 now. So into 2 cancels. I have 1. Apply the tan inverse now. What is the answer? Pi by 4. They can ask you this as 2 marker if they want to give an easy paper. If they want to give a difficult paper, they can give you 2 questions. One of these is this, and they can give you another question similar to this to solve it and get the final result. Okay, so they can give you 2 questions for 2 mark, or this can be also asked for MCQs as well. Answer is pi by 4. Please check. Question number 3 now. Yes, so we have so many questions to solve, whether it is 2 marker or whichever chapter you want to talk about. So we'll be very much glued to our screen right now. I will be going a little bit mechanical. Means what is the meaning of mechanical? I'll stick to the questions and give more energy on the problem side. Okay, but you all have to commit to me that you have to be concentrating on the questions and solve the problems with me. How can you do that? Pause the video, attempt, come back and check my answers. But we need a discipline to do anything, okay? Otherwise, if you are not disciplined, then if you are still struggling, there's a reason behind it, right? So you got to get disciplined right now and start solving problems seriously. If you want my help, start taking my help, okay? It's all up to you. I am here committed to help you out in every way possible for your content of mathematics. But if you don't learn from me, if you don't follow through properly, then of course we cannot make it to the greater result that we are aiming for. Okay, so you have to stay with me and make sure that you are solving each and every problem. Start. Question number 3. Tan inverse of 1 minus x is there. This is the equation. We have to solve the value of x. Do you know the formula of this? PU1. This is tan inverse of pi by 4 minus tan inverse of x equals to half of tan inverse of x. Move on this side. This is what, sir? Excuse me, my bad. I wrote the angle here, right? It should be what? 1, no? This is 1 here. Check. 1. This will be pi by 4. And this becomes what? Goes over there. 1 plus this will be 3 by 2 tan inverse of x. This cancels. 3 comes over here. So pi by 6 is there. Tan inverse of x. Make tan on both sides. You get tan of pi by 6 equals to tan of tan inverse x. I have taken tan on both sides. Tan pi by 6 and tan of tan inverse. Only x is left. What is the answer? 1 by root 3. Pi by 6 is there, no? So 1 by root 3. Done. Moving on. Getting it? Simplest form question on the tan inverse again. So we need to get what? This over here as tan only. Otherwise, how will this tan inverse operate on? No. How do you get tan? Simply divide everything by cos. Check here. We'll have 1 minus tan of x, 1 plus tan of x. We have a formula over here, tan inverse. 1 second. Tan inverse. This we know very well. Tan inverse of tan of 1 minus tan of pi by 4 minus x. That's the formula. Correct, right? Tan of pi by 4 is 1. This is going to be minus x. Okay, so we get tan inverse of tan. Answer is pi by 4 minus x. Pi by 4 minus x. Fourth one is done. Fifth one is on relation and function. Sir, why only these questions? So 2 marker, 3 marker, that's the kind of question comes in your syllabus, in your examination, in your PYQs. That's why those questions. Now we're going to move on to the next chapter, which is relation and function. So I'm not here to do all the questions. I'm here to do the questions that will help you prepare quickly in this short time for your entire pre-boards. Okay, that's the ITF done. Find GOF and FOG of R to R, GR to R. Composite functions, less likely to come, but still, why to skip it? It's a simple concept. Let's do one question on it. Chances of this coming is very, very less. Okay, but still, let's do it. Cos of, they're looking for what? GOF, let's say first. So in G, we'll put F. That's meaning of GOF. G is over here, put F. So replace X by cos. 3 cos square X. That's your GOF. What about FOG, sir? In F, we'll put G. So we'll write here, cos of, and in place of X, we'll put this. 3x square. In F, we'll put G. So cos of 3x square and 3 cos square X. That's your answer. Simple concept, why to skip it? More of the like questions will come on 1 on 2. Let's deal with that. Show that the function f n to n given by fx equal to 2x is 1 but not on 2. Of course, let's try. So first of all, very important is to know this. Domain and codomain is n to n. How do you find 1 So we can go like this for 1 f of x1 should be equal to f of x2. If we take this, we'll get what? Twice of x1 equals to twice of x2. 2 cancels. I get x1 equals to x2. Means if x1 and x2 are both natural numbers, which is not a problem over here, I'm getting what? F of x1, if it is taken as equal to f of x2, I get the result also equal to x1 equals to x2. Therefore, the given function is fx is actually 1. Fx is actually 1. What about onto? For onto, we have to find the range and provide that range and domain, codomain is equal or not equal, right? How do you find range? Y equal to 2x we have. Find the x value, y by 2. Now, if you take y equal to 3, x equals to 3 by 2 does not belong to natural number. Means basically, this is codomain, this is domain. So if you take 3 over here and you map the numbers from the domain to codomain, 3 will be left out. 3 will be left out. Means there are some values in codomain which is left out. So what it means is the codomain is not equal to range. What it means is fx is not onto. Fx is not onto. I have written this mapping to explain you the concept. You don't have to. Just simply go and write till this part and this part. Don't have to show the mapping. I have done it for your benefit, for you to understand easy. Next, so that the modulus of function is neither 1 nor on 2. Of course, check here. You can have the graphical understanding also. Check here. Mod of x. We have two intersection, right? Or basically, if you take like this, f of x1 equals to f of x2. What do you get? Mod of x1 equals to mod of x2. What do you get? x1 equals to plus minus x2. So we have two values. Means fx is not 1. fx is not 1 function. What about onto? Check the codomain. Codomain is over here, sir, all real numbers. Take the range now. Range is, sir, all real except for negative real numbers. All real except for negative real numbers. Are these there? These are absent, sir, not present anymore in the range. Range is only what? 0 and positive. So range is all real except for negative real numbers. Okay, all real except for negative real numbers. In that case, I can say clearly that the codomain is not equal to range. Hence, the given fx is not onto. So neither 1 nor onto is proven. Moving on. 8th one. So that the relation R in the set A given by A comma B, A minus B is even, is an equivalence relation. This comes for 3 mark. This is a 3 marker. This is a 3 mark problem. Let me show you. If you look for reflexive, the first one, reflexive, what will happen? You need to have the relation as A R A. So ordered pair will be what? A comma A. This is my ordered pair, right? Ordered pair is A comma A, which implies relation will be what? A minus A, which is coming as 0, which is divisible by 2. Therefore, the relation is reflexive. It is reflexive. Correct? ARA gives me A minus A, which is 0. Hence, it is reflexive in nature. Next, symmetric you check now. Check for the symmetric. What do you have in the case of symmetric? Have a look. In case of symmetric, you'll have AB and BA. So if you have here AB, ordered pair, you'll get what? A minus B mod is what? Divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. This is the if condition. This is if condition. If A or B is there, that implies A comma B is the ordered pair. A minus B is divisible by 2. Then what will happen? Even this condition you check. If I take in the modulus minus common, I'll get what? B minus A and modulus over here. I'll repeat the same statement. Divisible by 2. If you apply the modulus on the minus sign, you'll get what? Excuse me. You'll get B minus A divisible by 2. What it implies? It implies the ordered pair is changed to now BA. Here it was AB, it is BA now. From here we get the relation as BRA is also true. It means if ARB is one of the relation, BRA is also a relation, which means that it is a symmetric result. It is a symmetric result or relation. Next is what? Third one, transitive case. Transitive case. In this we'll have 3 relations. So we'll have 2 if statement. If, check now. If I have A or B, it implies A minus B is divided by what? 2. Let me write this as twice of some constant K1. Okay? Same way, if I go here, BRC, if I go here and write BRC, PRC, okay, this will imply what? B minus C is equals to what? Twice of some constant K2. Any problem? Not at all. Now if you add the equations over here 1 and 2, these are if statement, okay? Both of these are my if statement. Add these, we'll get A minus B plus B minus C equals to 2 is common, K1 plus K2. What I've done, I've added the 2 results, 1 and 2. Where is the modulus, sir? I've taken only for the positive side, just to understand the difference part. Okay, check here. B and B is cancelled, I'll have only A minus C left. Twice of K1 plus K2. What it means? It means divisible by 2. How come, sir? Because 2 is a factor of A minus C. It means the ordered pair A comma C holds true. It means the relation ARC also is present. So you started with ARB and BRC and ARC is also there. It means the given relation is also transitive in nature. 3 marker. Please check. Next is your C and D. Very different, very simple derivative that comes for 2 marks. Differentiate f of x. F dash of x will be given by derivative of sec is what? Sec with the same angle into tan with the same angle. What is this angle going to be? Tan root x. Here also tan root x. This is the first derivative of sec. What is the next case? Differentiate tan. You'll get derivative of tan as secant square x. Secant square, sorry, root x. Tan is what? Derivative as sec square x. Next what? Derivative of root x. I'll have the result as 1 by 2 root x. My final answer will become what? Check this out. 1 by 2 root x into we have sec of tan root x, tan of tan root x, and secant square of root x. This is my answer. Check. F dash of x or dy by dx, your choice of writing. This is a 2 marker question. 2 marker. Okay. Moving on. 10th one. Differentiate x bar sin x with respect to x. Very common question and very easy question, which is what? Logarithmic differentiation. Also PYQ, right? So take this function to be, let's say, y. X power sin x I have. And whenever you have the form of the function in this way, function f into g, f bar g, or f by g, whether it is product, whether it is powers or quotient, simply take log on both sides. So you'll have here ln y, ln of x power sin x. Now you all know I can simplify this as ln of sin x ln x, sin x ln x. Now you're going to differentiate both sides as an equation. You'll have 1 by y and dy by dx. The chain rule applies over here, right? And over here we have to use the what? The product rule. So I get sin x derivative as cos x, ln x as it is, plus sin x as it is, derivative of ln x will be 1 by x. Cross multiply the y over there. So I get dy by dx. This will go over here, y times of cos x ln x plus sin x by x. What is y, bacha? Y is x power sin x. So do write that. Don't forget to write that back. X power sin x into cos of x ln x plus sin of x upon x. This will come for 2 marks. Sometime if it is an easy paper, can be asked for 3 marks also, but chances are 2 marks are logarithmic differentiation. Moving on. Second derivative of log x. Again a 2 mark question. Differentiate this. First find the first derivative, dy by dx. You're going to differentiate this log. So you'll have 1 upon log x. Now differentiate this log now. So you'll have 1 upon x. Answer is 1 upon x log x. So in your syllabus, log basically means with the base e only. Okay. Actually log means that there can be any base, 10 or something else, but in this syllabus of yours it means always with the base e only. That's why we didn't write log of some other base. 1 by x log x is there. Now we are looking for second derivative. So what we're going to do, differentiate 1 by x log x one more time using what? Quotient rule. Using quotient rule. So differentiate numerator, you'll have 0 into x log x. Take off the minus sign, keep 1 as it is, differentiate x log x, you'll have x as it is, log will be 1 by x plus. This time you're going to differentiate x as 1 and log x will be as it is. And divide by x log x the whole square. Check, this is 0, so it's gone. We'll have over here also cancelled, so minus 1 plus log of x divided by x log x the whole square is my value of second derivative. Please check. I hope every step is clear. If not, let me know in the comment section, okay? We do have more time, we can work on it and we can get better in maths. Okay, maths 1 plus log x log x the whole square. Clear? Alright, sir. Question number 12. What is this? Parametric form. We have two functions. This, let's call it as P. This as Q. They're asking us differentiate P with respect to Q. And you're going to do that by doing it this way. dp by dx upon dq by dx. A question on parametric form, which is also a PYQ 2017 M. Okay, great, sir. So differentiate this p by dx. We'll have 2 sin x, okay, into derivative of sine will be what? Cos x. So what do we have? That's it. E power cos x will be what? E power cos x as it is, and derivative of cos, so minus sin x. This cancels. My answer is minus 2 cos x by e power cos x. That's my derivative of sine square by derivative of e cos x, dp by dq. Any problem? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, because even if now you have so many doubts, then and you don't ask, then I don't know how can I help you. Any problem you have, leave me that question, that query in the comment section. I'll resolve it. Okay, next, the combination of logarithmic function. Okay, let's try this as individual functions p and q. I'm looking to get, let's say I have y equal to p plus q. I'm looking to find what? dy by dx, right? I have to find it this as, check here, dp by dx plus dq by dx. This is a very good question. Very, very good question. Please check. Start with the p first. So right here, p equals to log of x power x. Now you take log on both sides. So you have log of p equals to x will come in front, and you'll have log of log x. Apply log on this, x will come in front, so log of log x. Now differentiate. 1 by p dp by dx. Over here, differentiate, and differentiate x, you'll get what? Log of log x, because x will be 1. Next, keep x as it is. Differentiate this first log, you'll get 1 by log, and differentiate this log x, you'll get 1 by x. So cancel. So what is the value going to be? Check here, dp by dx. P comes over there, so p will be like this. You have log of log x plus 1 upon log x. Okay, put the value of p back in to simplify this result. The first one, dp by dx become, value of p is what? Log of x power x into log of log x plus 1 upon log x. This is the first result, bacha. This is the first result, dp by dx. This is done. Let's find the dq by dx now. Let's find the dq by dx. So in that case, take q as x power log x, apply ln on both sides, you'll get log q equals to, this will become log x power log x, right? So I'll have here log x the whole square, no? How come, sir? Because this is nothing but log of x power log x. This will come in front, so I'll get log of x into log of x. What is that going to be? Log x the whole square. Now you differentiate. You'll get 1 by q dq by dx, and over here you'll have 2 log x into 1 by x. Over here 2 log x, and then derivative of log will become 1 by x. Write the answer. dq by dx equals to, q will go on that side. So what is the q value? X power log x into 2 by x log x. My answer is coming as 2x power log x by x into log x. If you want, you can simplify this further. You'll have dq by dx as 2x power log of x minus 1 into log x. And this right here is my final result for dq by dx. This is over? Of course not. You need to find the value of dy by dx, right? So write this as dp by dx plus dq by dx. Put this brackets in the right places over here. Check. Both the answers are written and done. Good question. 3 marker. Next. This is clear, right? Any problem in this? Simply find the derivative of both the functions individually, then take it together. 14th one. Okay, so we have dy by dx and x square plus xy plus y square as 100. Okay, differentiate this, we'll get 2x. We get here this value as x will be 1, y as it is. X as it is, we'll have dy by dx for the first time. You have here 2y, dy by dx as 0. So we get here 2x, okay, plus y, and then take here dy by dx common. You'll have here x plus 2y, 0. Move on the other side, we'll have what? Dy by dx into x plus 2y equals to minus sign 2x plus y. I have moved the whole thing on this side. Derivative becomes 2x plus y upon x plus 2y with the minus sign. With the minus sign. Clear? 14th, this is the answer. Next, question number 15. Find the values of k so that the function f is continuous and indicated point. At the indicated point. Continuous. Okay, it means that limit of the function fx, indicated point is what? Pi by 2. So x tends to pi by 2 should be equal to f of pi by 2. That's the meaning of continuous function. Limit should be equal to the function value. So limit, we have to use this case, right? Limit of k cos x upon pi minus 2x, x tends to pi by 2 equals to f of pi by 2 is what? 3 from here. How to solve it? We can use the LH rule simply. Use the LH rule. When you do that, differentiate in the same limit, limit remains same. We get k minus sin x. Minus k sin x will become what? Pi will be 0, will become simply minus 2. We have 3 as it is. Cancels. Now put the value back. We have k by 2, sin pi by 2 is 1. 3, value of k is what? 3 into 2, so 6. This can be asked for 4 marker also. This can be asked for 4 marks also, or 3 marks as well. Yes. Remember section E, 4 marks or 3 marks as well. Next what we have? Integration. Alright, so BYQ, let's solve it. Sin 4x, sin 8x, how would you solve it? Very simple. Sin C, sin D, 1 by 2. Sum of these two will be what? Cos of 12x, and you'll have, what is it? I want to get this both, and I want to get this positive, right? So cos of a minus b. Okay, we'll use this as plus. Difference will become what? Cos of 4x. Correct? Now if you integrate it over here, you'll get 1 by 2 outside. Integration will become what? Sine of 12x upon 12, and over here you'll have sine of 4x upon 4, right? Plus c. Multiply 2 and 2 over there, you'll get 24 and 8. That's it. That's your answer. Question number 17 now. Cos of, we'll have cos of what? Cos of 12. So minus cos of 12x plus cos of difference. So minus 4 will become simply cos 4 only, right? Because cos of minus x is what? Simply cos of x. Okay, now you're going to integrate. So you'll have 1 by 2 over here. This will become what? Minus sine 12 of x by 12. Over here you'll have plus sine 4x by 4 and plus the constant c. This is your result. Please check. This is your result. Have a look. Okay. Question number 17 now. X square x by parts is there. Then come for 3 marks or 2 marks. Preference order is I, L, A, T, E. If they want to give an easy paper, give for 3 marks. If you want a difficult paper, give for 2 marks. So algebra has a preference, so keep x as it is. Integrate secant square x minus sine. We'll have what? Of course, we'll have dx over here. Differentiate x, you'll get 1. Again, you're gonna get what over here? Integration of sec square is what? Tan x dx. Over here we have x tan x minus integration of tan. So log of secant x plus c. Since there's a minus sign, I can write this as x tan of x. I can write this like this as plus log of secant of x power minus 1. Correct, no? The coefficient is minus 1. I can take it up and write power. So answer becomes x tan x plus log of 1 by sec is what? Cos. So log of cos x plus c. This will be modulus because log has to operate only on the positive value. This will be modulus. Clear? This is the answer. Next, 18th one. Prove that this given relation, okay, this is a property based question, can come for how many marks? 6 marks actually. This is a 6 marks problem. This is a 6 marks problem. Usually it comes in 2 phases. If this comes only, then it's 3 marker. And if this comes over here only, then again 3 marker. But usually they come together. So for 6 marks, okay. Now how to solve this question? So I'm looking to prove the King's rule, right? This is the King's rule proof. Let's try to start from this proof over here. Take this in this function 0 to a, excuse me, in the function 0 to a, we can use substitution over here, x as a minus t. Differentiate now, we'll get dx as minus dt. Change the limit now. When x is 0, t will be what? A. X is 0 means t will become a. And when x is a, t will become what? 0. T will be 0. Now change this integration over here. It change from what? T to 0, f of a minus t, and we have minus dt. So right here dt and right here minus sign outside. Correct? It is minus dt, no? So write the minus sign outside. We know that using the negative sign we can interchange the limits. So this will become what? T will become over here as upper limit and this will be 0. You won't have minus, you'll have a plus sign over here now. And f of a minus t, excuse me, yeah, there's a mistake, a minus t dt is there. And what is the mistake over here? The mistake is the limits. Limit is not t, it is actually a, right? Limit is a. Yeah. This is the result so far, 0 to a f of a minus t dt. Now we know that in the integration, we can always change the variables of the integration under the same limit. So I can write this as 0 to a f of a minus x dx. What I've done, replace t by x. So we have a minus x dx. Please check. So proven. Hence proved. So first we use the property of using substitution over here as x equals to a minus t. Then we use a couple of properties of limits, definite integrals. Minus a to 0 becomes what? 0 to a. And over here we had again change of variables. Swapping the variable will also do the job. Now look at the question that we have. Integration I is given as 0 to a root x upon root x plus root of a minus x dx. Let's call this to be equation number 1. Now apply the same King's rule over here. So you're going to get this integration as it is. Now replace x by what? A minus x. So with the same limit 0 to a, replace x by a minus x. Over here same thing. A minus x over here you'll have a minus x dx. This is equation number 2. Check. This a and a cancels and this will become plus a. This will become plus a. So replace the whole thing by simply plus x actually. Not sure? Do the calculation by your own. Add these two. Can we add 1 and 2? Of course, sir, because we have same denominator. Check. And the same limit also. So I plus I will become twice of the integral I. Limit will remain same, 0 to a. This and this will become what? Summation. What is the denominator? Root of x plus root of a minus x dx. Check carefully. They are the same. They are the same. So cancelled. This implies integration of 0 to a dx. Answer is what? X from where to where? 0 to a. So I'm getting here 2i value equals to what? A. It means value of I is what? A by 2. A by 2. And there's a trick for this question. The answer time simply will be always in the King's rule, upper limit minus lower limit by 2. What is the upper limit in this case? A. A minus 0 is a. by 2. This is always the answer of your integration. If it is a MCQ, use the trick. 6 marker problem actually. Secant of secant x plus tan x. Integrate now. You'll get here secant square x plus with dx, of course, integration of secant of x tan of x. What do you get for this? You get over here tan of x. Over here you're gonna get what? Secant of x plus c, of course. This is a 2 marker question. 2 marker sometimes can also be asked for 1 mark. Secant square x dx and secant x tan x, of course, with dx here as well. It's a P by Q March paper. Okay, evaluate x square log x. It's a by parts question. Let's solve this. So we have here log has a preference, ILATE. Log has a preference. So keep the log x as it is. Integrate x square dx minus, this time in the integration differentiate log x, so you'll get 1 by x. Integrate x square, you'll get what? X cube by 3 dx. This is 3. This cancelled, we have a square over here. So I get this as x cube by 3 log x as the first term minus, I have x square, right? 1 by 3 can be taken outside. It will become again x cube by 3 plus c. Answer is x cube by 3 log x minus x cube by 9 plus c. 3 marker. Okay, super. Done. Next, partial fractions. As you can see, I've taken different variety of questions. What can be expected in this pre-boards? Okay, x upon x plus 1 and x plus 2 is there. I'm looking for integration of this. I'm going to use the partial fraction. X upon x plus 1, x plus 2 can be written as separated x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2 plus multiply a times of x plus 2 b upon x plus 1, same bracket. It means I can compare the denominator, so numerator over here. Compare the numerator because we have the same denominator. Compare. When you put x equals to minus 2, what happens over here? Check. I get LHS as minus 2. This will become a into 0, and over here I'll have b times of minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So cancel the sign. The value of b becomes 2. Same way, substitute x as minus 1. X as minus 1. You have over here as minus 1, a times of 1 and b times of 0. You get the value of a as minus 1. Now you have all the values of a and b. Integrate. So you get the integration I. If I call this to be integration I, as first part minus 1 upon x plus 1 with dx, of course, and plus 2 upon x plus 2 with dx, of course. To get here, we'll write the positive one first. Twice of ln x plus 2 minus ln x plus 1. This part over here. It becomes twice of ln x plus 2 the whole square. It's a whole square, so don't need to write modulus anymore in this. And minus ln of x plus 1 plus c, of course, there as integration constant. It becomes what? X plus 2 the whole square upon x plus 1, the quotient rule of logs, and plus c. This is my final answer. 3 marker. 3 marks question, please check. Okay, done. Moving on. A simple question can be asked in 2 marker or 3 marker both. This is a 2 marker basically. Take root x common over here. I'll have root x minus 1 left with a dx. In this case, now take substitution of root x minus 1 as t. Substitution problem, the simplest of all. Differentiate, you will have 1 by 2 root x dx equals to dt. So I get dx upon root x as 2 dt. Check in this integration now. So we'll have dx upon root x as 2 dt. So right here 2 outside, dt upon t. So 2 ln t plus c, twice of ln root of x minus 1 plus c. 2 marker. 2 marker. Okay. Next, matrices. Next is matrices. Okay, so far we have read integration, CND, ITF and relation and function. Now we are moving to the matrices questions. Again a PYQ, they've given a matrix A and they're asking you to find A plus A dash is symmetric, and A minus, this will be A minus A dash bacha, SQ symmetric. Did you verify that? Let's find A dash first. What do you get for A dash? Diagonals remains as it is. Switch this, so 6 will come here, 5 will come here. This is A dash. Now first part, A plus A dash, check this out. Add these two, you get 2, 14 diagonals, and 5 plus 6 is 11, and 5 plus 6 is 11. Are they symmetric? Of course they are symmetric, sir. This is symmetric, right? Check here, 11, 11 and symmetric, right? Yeah. Second one, let's find A minus A dash. A minus A dash. Difference of these two, what you will have? 1 minus 1 is 0, 5 minus 6 is minus 1, 6 minus 5 is 1, again 0. Check here. This is the form of skew symmetric matrix. This is the form of symmetric matrix. Both of these are proven. 2 marker. Can be also asked sometimes in 1 mark as well. 24. A and B are invertible matrices. What it means is A inverse is A, and basically A into A inverse is what? I, and B into B inverse is what? I. That's the meaning of invertible matrices. And the same order also is there. Then so that AB inverse is equal to this part. Okay. I'll go like this. If I take this AB as some matrix X, okay, so I have here X inverse, and forget about this right now. I want to multiply this with X, okay, and here also X times of B inverse A inverse. I've taken AB as X, so this will come X inverse equals to B inverse A inverse. I'm multiplying X on both sides. I can do that, left multiplication. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll continue. Yes, so we have this. What can we do now? Simply X into X inverse is what? Same result. I'll get this as entity matrix I. Over here you check. Over here you check. What you're gonna get? X will become, please check, this is my RHS side, sorry, LHS side. Now let's look at the RHS side. So over here I'll have X value as AB into B inverse A inverse. Multiply these two. You get I and A inverse. It means A inverse. How much is that going to be? I. This is my RHS and this is my LHS. LHS is also I, they're also I. It means it's proven that LHS equals to RHS if I take product of same thing on both the sides. Possible I can multiply the same thing on both the sides, right? I did that, got the result equal, hence it is proven. Next, 25th. 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, I is 1, 0, 0, 1. Find K so that value of this is satisfied. Okay, let's find A square first in that case. If I do A square, I'll get 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, 3 minus 2 and 4 minus 2. Okay. Row 2 column, 3 3s are 9 and minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. Minus 6 and minus plus 4 is minus 2. Correct, no? 9 minus, sorry, my bad. 1, right? 9 minus 8, no? 3 is a 9 and minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. So 1, 3 2 is 6 and plus 4 is going to be minus 6 and plus 4 is minus 2. Now second row, 4 into 3 is 12 and minus 8. So 4 into 3 is 12 and minus 2 into 4 is minus 8. So 4. Next you check, 4 into minus 2 is minus 8 and plus 4. So minus 4. Minus 8 and plus 4 is minus 4. This is my A square. What is going to be the Ka value? Find the Ka value, bacha. So 3K minus 2K, 4K and minus 2K. This is my Ka. Let's find 2i also. 2i will be 2002. Let's write RHS now. From here let's write RHS. What is RHS going to be? K minus 2i, difference of these two. So 3K minus 2. Over here we have minus 2K. 4K minus, again same thing, 0, so means 4K. And we have minus 2K minus 2. Minus 2K minus 2. And this is equals to what? What is the LHS? A square. Now what is the A square value? Combine from here and check. So we get from this 4k equals to 4. I'm comparing this and this. Excuse me, this. So I get the value of k as 1. K as 1. So check this one more time. 3 into k will be 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Same as this. Minus 2 into k. So minus 2 into 1 is minus 2, and so on. You can check. This is the answer for k. Got it? Moving on. Again, only we are doing 2 and 3 markers. Okay. Next we are going to move on to determinants now. Find the area of the triangle whose vertices are given. I'm looking for area, right? So 1 by 2, determinant of this result. 3, 8, 1, minus 4, 2, 1, and 5 minus 1, 1. 5 minus 1 and 1. Okay. Check this out. Can you solve it? Yes. This is the area of triangle, I guess. You know this. Area of triangle. Formula is this. If I do with 3, I get 2 plus 1, which is 3. 2 into 1 and plus 1 is 3. With minus 8, if I do the second one, yes, I get over here, this is removed, minus 4 minus 5, which is minus 9. Am I right? Minus 4 and minus 5, so which is minus 9. Plus 1. Check this out. We get minus plus 4 minus 10. Plus 4 minus 10, which is minus 6. Let's continue. I get 1 by 2. 9 will become plus 72 and minus 6. Right? So I have here 81 minus 6, no? This is what? 81 minus 6 is going to be what? 77, right? Please check. 72 and 9 is 81. 81 minus 6 is 75, sorry. Minus 6, I thought about 4. 75. Answer will become 32.5. No, 37.5. Square units is the area, so square units. This is my result. Please check. Moving on to next question. 27. If the area of triangle is given, we're looking for the value, missing value k. So area is given as 4, so let's write 4 equals to 1 by 2 modulus, sorry, not modulus, determinant. Since it is the area, means we can take both plus minus sign, because when it was found out, it must be both plus and minus, but since it is area, I must have considered only plus sign. Okay, so we'll go like this: minus 2, 0, 0, 4 and 0k, 1, 1, 1. Am I right? Minus 2, 0, 0, 4 and 0k. Let's find across only this particular column, so I'll get the result over here as plus minus 8. Moving this 2 over here, I get minus 2 times of, check, 4 minus k. This gives me minus 8 plus 2k. Now we can have two cases over here, both plus and minus separately. So I'll get a, it equals to minus 8 plus 2k, and the other one is minus 8 equals to minus 8 plus 2k. This is cancelled, which means k value is 0. And over here it will become 16 2k. So k value is what? 8. So I have two values, 0 or 8. Moving on, question number 28. Using the determinant so that the points are collinear. Same approach, exact same thing. Start from here, a, b plus c, 1, b, c plus a and 1. And the third point is c, a plus b and 1. Collinear means the area will be 0. So 1 by 2 I'll take over here, and this time will be 0. Collinear means straight line, so area is 0. 2 goes over there. So I can remove this 2 from here. 2 into 0 will be what? 0 only. So simply find this determinant. Across a you find, I'll get c plus a minus a minus b. Across b plus c you find now. Across b plus c you'll get what? This value will be b minus c. Correct, no? b minus c. And across 1. So this will be negative, right? My bad. Negative. b plus c will be negative second term. Across 1 will get b times of a plus b. So I'll get here ab and b square minus c square and ac. This should be equal to 0. Okay, we have to show, right? We have to show that. I'm sorry. It's not given. We have to show that, right? My bad. I have to show that. Means I have to take 1 by 2 outside. I'm sorry. So we have to take 1 by 2 over here outside. It's not equal to 0. So I get 1 by 2 outside as over here as, check this out. A and A is cancelled. I get AC and we have minus AB. Here we have B square minus C square, so becomes minus B square plus C square. Over here we have, what is it? Check, minus plus AB plus B square minus C square minus AC. So we have something cancelled. C square and C square is cancelled. B square is cancelled. AB and AB is cancelled. AC and AC is also cancelled. I'm getting the value as 1 by 2 into 0. 1 by 2 into 0. This is coming as to be my area of the triangle. It means the points A, B, C are collinear. Got it? 28th is done. Next. 29. Probability question. The probability of obtaining no head appears when two coins are tossed. No head means two tails. Two tails will be what? Only once, so 1 by 4. When you toss two coins, you get 4 outcomes: TT, HH, TH, HT. So 1 by 4 is the result. Sample space you check: TT, HH, HT and TH. Okay, we're looking for two tails, right, which is no head. No head means two tails, so answer will be what? Yeah, only 1 by 4. Next. A bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls. Okay, we have bag 1 which has 3 reds and 4 blacks, and bag 2 is 5 red and 6 black balls, 1 ball. Okay, choosing the bag is random. Yeah, so probability of picking the bag 1 is equal to probability of picking the bag 2, which is equals to what? 1 by 2. Means for me, chances of picking both the bags is what? Half and half. Okay, unbiased. What are they asking now? Find the probability that it is from bag 2. So we have drawn a red ball. Chances that it is coming from bag 2. This is what they're asking us. Okay, so first find red ball from bag 1. Red from bag 1 we'll have 3 by 7. We'll have 3 by 7. And then find red from bag 2. Red from bag 2. Check here. 5 by 11. 5 reds, 6 blacks means 5 by 11. What are they asking? B2R. Apply the base theorem. B2R. So I'll have the intersection of bag 2 with R. So basically, I can write the conditional probability in this case: R B2 into P of B2 divided by the total probability of getting that what? The red from either bag 1 or bag 2. So we'll write the same thing from the bag 1 first, bag 2 first, and plus bag 1 then. RB1 into PB1. Luckily we have all the values. Check this out. RB2 is what? 5 by 11. 5 by 11 only, right? Yeah, 5 by 11. And B2 is what? 1 by 2. Same thing comes over here. 5 by 11. 1 by 2. Over here what we have? 3 by 7. And 1 by 2. Cross check. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is cancelled. I have here 5 by 11 divided by 5 by 11 plus 3 by 7. Take LCM in the denominator. Take the LCM over here. So 5 by 11 up, LCM will be what? 77. 11 sevens are, so 7 5s is 35. Please check. Over here 11 sevens are means 7 5s are 35. 7 11s are means 33. I get here 5 by 11 divided by 68 by 77. So 11 sevens are, 7 goes up, so 35 by 68 is my final answer. Please check. 3 marker. This comes for 3 marks. Moving on. Next one. A fair coin and unbiased die are tossed. A fair coin means I can get head or tail. Chances are half and half, right? Chances are half and half. And unbiased die means I can get 1 to 6, and the chances are what? For each 1 by 6. Okay, great. So let's look at the question now. Let A be an event that head appears. Okay, so P of A is what? Getting a head means 1 by 2 now, and B with the event that 3 on the die means probability of getting a 3 will be what? 3 is only coming once, so 1 out of 6. The probability of the event B is 6. Check whether A and B are independent events. Okay, let's do one thing. So if we combine both of these together, means first should be H, then should have 3 over here. So bacha, actually in H we can get 1 all the way till H6. Same way in tails we can get 1 all the way till T6. So total of 12 events we have. Total of 12 events we have. H1, H2, H3 all the way till H6. Same way T1 till T6. Total of 12 events. I want only H3. It will come over here, no? H3. So I'll have H3. So excuse me. Probability of the event H3 is given as, what is it? 1 by 12. What's the meaning of H3 basically? It means both of these combined. So A intersection B is coming as 1 by 12. As you can see clearly from here, if you multiply these two over here on this side, PA into PB, you'll also get what? 1 by 2 into 1 by 6. That is nothing but 1 by 12. So they are equal or not? Yes, they are. It means I am getting that PA intersection B is equals to P of A into P of B, and this value is what? 1 by 12. Hence the given events are independent events. Clear? Next. A man is known to speak a truth 3 out of 4 times. A very common question, PYQ, and we have seen this question multiple occasions for Bayes' theorem, right? Let's apply that. He throws a die and reports that it is a 6. Means 2 conditions are there. Means probability of him getting a 6 will be what? Or getting a 6 will be what? 1 by 6. And not getting a 6 will be what? S dash will be 5 by 6. Means if you throw a dice, okay, if you throw a die, you'll get 6 only one time, so 1 by 6. And other event will be what? 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is coming as 5 times, so 5 by 6. Okay, sir, that makes sense. Now, what are they asking? Probability that it is actually a 6. Means they're asking us, that a man reports something. Means he speaks out. He reports that it is a 6. And it is actually a 6. This is what they're asking. Listen to me very carefully. What something man reports, the man reports something, and it is actually a 6. That's what they're asking. What is chances of this to happen? This is your Bayes' theorem condition, the result that you're looking for. So let's find PRS. What's the meaning of this? Understand this very clearly with me, very clearly over here. This probability represents that you get a 6, means the man gets a 6, and R means what? R means reports a 6. R means reports a 6. So he gets a 6. Please check the number here, S. He gets a 6, then he reports a 6. This is a condition of what? Telling the truth, which is given as 3 out of 4. Yes, yeah. He gets a 6 and reports a 6. That's the condition of telling a truth. It means 3 out of 4. Next case. He does not get a 6, but reports what? Reports always a 6 only. Okay, reports it is a 6 only. What it means? It'll be lying. Okay, so 1 by 4. Now we have all the necessary conditions and values. Let's start solving this with the help of Bayes' theorem. So we're looking for PSR, right? This given by what? Intersection of S with R, right? That we can write with the help of conditional probability like this: PRS into PS. Same thing. What will be the denominator? The total probability. So we'll have here PRS times PS plus PRS dash times PS dash. Now somebody who is thinking that what is the meaning of total probability, sir? I didn't get this part of denominator. Okay, no problem. I'll explain again. What it means is this represents numerator as intersection of the event R with S. Means when he reports a 6 and gets a 6. This is the same thing. This is what? When he reports and does not get the 6. So these two are the total event of the reporting. Okay, this is going to be what? Reporting whether getting a 6 or not. So this is going to be your denominator. That's your numerator. Put the values back in. We have here 3 by 4 into 1 by 2. This is no problem, sir. PS is 1 by 2. Here RS is again 3 by 4. Same thing, right? My bad. RS dash 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 and PS dash is what? 5 by 6. Excuse me, it's a 6, not 1 by 2. My bad. It's going to be what? 6 only over here. Check this out. So 4, 6, 4. So 6 only. 6, 4, 6 is cancelled. I'm left with 3 in the numerator. I have here 3 plus 5. Answer is 3 by 8. Answer is 3 by 8 for PSR. This is the result. PSR is 3 by 8. Base theorem applied. Okay, question carries for 3 marks. Next, 33. Now we are moving with what? Your chapter is over probability. Moving to the AODs again. Find the local maximum minimum value for the function this. Let's do that. Both local maximum value, not minimum. So f dash of x we'll find first. Why we're doing this, sir? First step is to find the critical point. Let's do that. So 3x square minus 3 equal to 0. X square minus 1 into 3 equal to 0 means I have x minus 1 and x plus 1 into 3 equal to 0. I have the two critical point as 1 and minus 1. Not on the number line. Do we need that? No, we don't need that. We don't need this particular condition. We don't need the interval, right? It is maximum minimum value. So from here I get the critical points are 1 and minus 1. The critical points are 1 and minus 1. How do you find local maximum value? Use the second derivative approach. So find double derivative. You'll get over here, please check. 3 into 2x, right? This will be 2x, that will be 0. I get 6 of x. So you check this out here. F double dash of x, okay, which is nothing but 6x. When x equals to 1 and x equals to minus 1, this will over here become 6 into x is 6 minus 6. This is what? More than 0 and less than 0. I want local maxima. It means I want less than 0. So maxima. So what? The maxima occurs at what? At x equals to, what is point? Minus 1. Because double derivative is negative. Now they are asking us not only the point of maxima, they are also asking us actually local maximum value. So they are asking us f max. So we'll put that back in with x as minus 1. So we get here minus 1 the cube, minus 3 into minus 1, which leads me to minus 1 plus 3, which is nothing but 2. So my maximum value here, bacha, is 2. Making sense, right? All of this should be making sense to all of you. Can we move on? If you have a doubt, leave that in the comment section. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing. dx by dt is negative and it's equal to what? Minus 3, no? Minus 3 centimeters per minute. First value is taken down. Next, width is increasing. So per dy by dt is positive and it's going to be plus 2. So 2 centimeters per minute. I've taken down the two data which is given to us. When x is 10, y is 6. All right. Find the rates of change in the perimeter and the area. First one, perimeter. Twice of x plus y. Twice of x plus y. Let's differentiate it. I'm looking for the rate of change. So dp by dt. Over here I'll have 2 as a constant. This becomes dx by dt and plus dy by dt. Let's put the values back in. For that we have dx by dt, bacha, is minus 3. This is plus 2. Answer will become minus 2. Since it is rate of change of perimeter, so centimeter per minute. What it implies? It means your perimeter is decreasing in nature at a rate of 2 centimeter per minute. Makes sense. Moving on. Next part. Part B. The area change. Area is given as, what is it? X into y. Area is length into breadth for a rectangle, right? Yeah. Differentiate. dA by dt. Keep x as it is. Differentiate y. So dy by dt plus keep here y as it is. Differentiate x. So I get dx by dt. We have the values 10 into 2, right? Plus 6 into minus 3, right? Check this out. I have written all the values over there. So we get here 20 minus 18. Answer is 2. Now this is the rate of change of area. So we'll have centimeter square per minute in this case. This is your result. 1 second. this right is your result for rate of change of area. So this is a question that looks complicated, but it is actually very, very simple. Very, very simple. 34th is done, 35 now. Sand is pouring from a pipe at a rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Means there's a pipe over here from which the grains are coming out. Okay. They're falling and forms a cone. They're forming a cone on the floor. Okay. They are saying that the height of the cone is always 1/6. Means this height over here at every instant, and this is what, let's say, the radius. Yeah, 1/6 means this height is always 1/6 of the radius at every instant. Okay, how fast the height of the sand of a cone is increasing when the height was 4 centimeters. So when this h value is 4 centimeters, they are asking us to find the value of dh by dt. Okay, this is coming out at a rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. What is the bacha given here? This given value is plus 12 value is change in the volume, right? Because volume is what? Increasing, no? For the cone is increasing at a rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Means first second it was 12, then it comes 24 and so on. Every second it is increasing at a rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Okay. So we'll have this value as 12 cm cube per second. Now the volume of sand which is coming out is forming what? It's forming a cone. So what is the volume of cone, bacha? 1/3 pi r square h. It's forming a cone only, no? It's forming a cone only, right? Differentiate this. I'll have here 1/3. Achha, before I differentiate, 1 second. One little change. No, it's okay. I can do that, right? No, let me just change it. Pi r square h I have, no? I want it in terms of, I want a dh by dt value. How fast the height of the sand cone increasing when the height is 4 centimeters. Yeah, so I can just go like this. Pi, what's my r value going to be? R will be 6h, no? R will be 6h. So right here, 6h the whole square into h. Right? I want to have the same variable. I want to have the same variable. 1 second. I'll keep this as v only right now, not differentiating it. Listen to me. I'm writing r as 6 times of h, nothing else, because I want the result in rate of change of height. So dh by dt I am looking for. Okay, there's no need of r over here, and there's no r also given, is it? No, there's not given. They're given height as 4. So we'll go about this. We'll have here 1/3 pi, 6 will become 36, right? I'll have here h square into h, so h cube. Super. Can you simplify furthermore? So it become what? 12. So I'll have here 12 pi and h cube I have as the volume. Now I'm going to differentiate it. I'll differentiate this part now. dB by dt, I'll end up with what? 12 pi 3 times of h square dh by dt. Great. Now we have the value of h. H is given as 4 centimeters. So put that back over here. Check. 12 pi 3 times of 4 square dh by dt. We also have dv by dt as 12, so put that also over here. So 12 equals to 12 pi. 4 square is 16, right? 16 into 3 is 48. Am I correct? 1 second. Yeah. 16 into 3 is 48. And we have dh by dt. Continue. 12 and 12 is cancelled. I can move this over here. I'll get 1 by 48 pi equals to dh by dt. And this will be, of course, in the unit what? Centimeters. If it's centimeters, yeah, centimeters per minute, right? Or second. Per second, excuse me, per second. It's very important to write all of these information. Why is the reason like that? Because it is a board examination, everything matters. Steps matters, unit matters, writing the final answer in the square box also matters. So write in the same fashion. Question number 35 is also done. 3 marker. Vector algebra. Alright, we have the vector AB, C is also given such that A plus lambda B is perpendicular. Okay, it means that A plus lambda B dot with C will be 0. Am I right? perpendicular to C. It's a P by Q. Okay. Then find the value of lambda. Let's find the value of A plus lambda B first. A plus lambda B we can find. It's not a big deal, right? So A plus lambda times this particular thing. Lambda times this particular thing. Now look at this very clearly. If I'm adding these two, I'll add what together? The I components, J component and K component. Okay. Check here. So I'll get, let's say, first this as I component, then this as my J component, and then this as my K component. What is this for? Your A plus lambda B. Check here. So 2 plus lambda into minus 1. 2 minus lambda. 2 plus lambda into 2. So 2 plus 2 lambda. 3 plus lambda into 1. This is your vector A plus lambda B. No problem, no confusion. If you want, you can do one more step over here. Write the value of A and B and then add it. Okay, that much you can do, right? Yes. Now we have dot with C. Now check carefully. C does not have K cap in it. C does not have K cap in it. So we'll not multiply, I and J with K, of course, right? So simply when you're doing this, A plus lambda B dot with C, just multiply this with 3 and J with this. Everything else is gone. This is 0, right? So 2 minus lambda with 3 will be what? 3 times of 2 minus lambda, and we'll have over 2 plus lambda, 2 plus 2 lambda with 1. We get here simply same thing, 2 plus 2 lambda as 0. This is going to be 6 minus 3 lambda plus 2 plus 2 lambda is 0. 6 plus 2 is 8, and we have minus lambda. It means 8 minus lambda is 0, hence the lambda value is 8. Problem? Not at all. Please check over here. Next, 37. Find the area of the parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given. Whose adjacent sides are given. We have a formula for this, no? Area of parallelogram. In terms of diagonals we also have, in terms of adjacent sides also we have. When we are using diagonals, we use half of mod of d1 cross d2. But when we are using area, we simply use what? Sides products modulus. Let's find side product first. So we'll find A cross B first, bacha. For that we have to go with the determinant. I hope you remember that. IJK. First is what? 3, 1, 4. Piece of cake for us, right? 1 minus 1, 1. I. This is gone. 1 plus 4 is 5. With minus J, this is gone. This is A 1 if I remember. Yeah. This is gone. We get 3 minus 4, which is minus 1, right? 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Now with K cap, I know you all know how to find determinant, right? That much I understand from all of you and expect from all of you. So minus 3 minus 1 will be minus 4. I get over here as 5I cap plus J cap and minus 4K cap. Is this my answer? Of course not. I have to find the modulus of this. Check. In the root, 25 plus 1 plus 16. So I get 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1 2. 2 plus 3 is 4, root 42. It's an area, right? So root 42 square units. A very difficult question, right? Right? No, sir. Of course not. Troubles if you're facing, in the comment section, let me know. Find the position vector of a point R which divides the line joining. Oh my god. Section formula. We're looking for position vector of a point R which divides a line joining vectors at the point P and Q. We have the position vector of these 2 points. Okay. I'm looking for, the ratio is given as what? 2:1. I'm looking to find the, let's say, these vectors are, and this is going to be what? A vector PQ basically, right? Vector, I write this as Q vector, and this is my vector P. Okay, how do we find this? Remember, if this is origin, we find vector R as 2 times of, remember the formula, MB plus NA upon M plus N, right? So what is MB going to be in this case? So MQ, M is 2, 2 into Q. This is internally, just check this word, very important. If it is external, then what will happen? You have to use a minus sign. Yes, be sure what is there asking. Okay, next, MB means 2 into the other side one, so Q. 2 into, what is Q, bacha? P first, Q later. This is the one. So minus I cap plus j cap and k cap. This is added with n. N is what? N is 1. So 1 times of this one. For p, I cap 2j cap minus k cap. I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap. Divide by m plus n means 3. I know that you all know this much of calculation very easy, but this is where you make mistake because you're too confident that you will not make any mistake over here. So that's why in simple questions, be cautious, okay? Because nothing else will worry you because you know the question, you know the formula. Only thing that you can make is silly mistakes, and I hate those. If you make silly mistakes in examination, means you knew the answer, you can get the marks, they simply lost because you were not cautious, you were not careful. That's very bad, right? So you got to be cautious in the question that you know very well. Be careful, that's it. Let's multiply. I do used to make those mistakes when I was a student, but I hope you guys don't now. Minus 2 I cap, then we have plus 2 j cap and plus 2 k cap. Okay, over here I have I plus 2j minus k divided by 3. And if I am making those silly mistakes while doing calculations, let me know in the comment section. Do not leave me. Will be minus I, 2j plus 2j will be 4j and plus k cap by 3. This is your answer. This is your answer. Got it? Have a look. 3 vectors are given, A, B, C, satisfy the condition. Evaluate. Okay, this value mu, which mu is like this. Simple question, right? Take the whole square of this. A plus B plus C, we have the formula of this, right? If I take this, I'll get what? Mod of A square, mod of B square and mod of C square plus 2 times of A dot B, B dot C, C dot A. How come, sir? Formula is there, A plus B plus C the whole square? Yeah. There's nothing but 0, right? So right here this side, 0 square or simply 0 only. Here square of this 1, 4, so 16, 2, so 4. 2 times of mu because this is given as mu. Okay, so 20 plus 1, 21, move on this side, minus 21. Again move this 2 also over here, by 2 equals to mu. That's my answer. Mu is what? Minus 21 by 2 or minus 10.5, your choice. Next is differential equations, question number 40. Find the order and degree. Order means what, sir? Order means highest derivative. What is this in this case? 2. That's my order. What about degree, sir? Degree is not applicable because whenever you have a given function, anything but polynomial of your derivatives, then the function will not have any degree. In this case, sine function, which is a trigonometric function of derivative, function will have no degree. For degree to be defined, we should have only polynomial function of derivative. Listen to me, polynomial function of derivative. In this case, trigonometric function we might have logarithmic, exponential, whatever it is. If it is defined for derivative, the function will have no degree existing in nature. That's the result. Degree is not applicable. Moving on. Find the general solution of this equation. Okay, sir, it's a LDE where the dependent variable is y. We get here 2 upon x times y, x log x. No problem, right? Check here. Divide x on everything. You'll get what? The standard form of the differential equation, the linear differential equation, where your the dependent variable is y. Now, you all know what is this? This is p and this is q. When the dependent variable is y, p and q are always the function of x. Next step is to find what? Our integrating factor, e power p dx integration. So e power 2 upon 1 by x is there, no? Dx. I get e power 2 ln x comes as the coefficient, e power ln of x square, answer is x square. No problem over here, right? 2 is a coefficient, I can take it out. Integration of 1 by x will be what? Ln x. 2 goes from the coefficient to the power of x, x square. E and ln are inverse function. They are cancelling they're negating each other's effect. Answer is only x square left for integrating factor. Again, it's important to show clearly the integrating factor because this also carries marks. The formula that is used, the approach, right, all the steps, don't skip anything in this kind of question. It carries marks. Okay. Alright, so this we have done. Next step is to write the final solution. In that, y into integrating factor will come because y is the dependent variable times integration of q into integrating factor with of course dx only. So y into x square, over here we have x square into x into log of x dx. So basically this becomes x cube log of x. What is this? By parts, right? Preference ILATE. Log has a preference over algebra. So how do you do it? Keep log function as it is. Integrate x cube, so you'll get x power 4 by 4. Integrating x cube. Okay. Next, there will be minus sign in by parts. You're gonna integrate the derivative of log. So 1 by x will come. Derivative of log is 1 by x, and this will be as it is as x power 4 by 4 dx. Integration of the second function. Okay. Continue please. You'll get here x power 4 by 4 ln x. Log and ln is same thing in this case. 1 by 4 is a constant. We have x cube means it will become one more time x power 4 by 4 plus c. Check carefully. I have x square over here. So I can write this as y. Divide everything by x square. You'll get x square by 4 ln x. Over here you'll have what? X square by 16. X power 4 was there. I'm dividing by x square. So x square by 16. And over here you'll have c upon x square. The constant c upon x square. This is my, what is this going to be? My general solution of given linear differential equation. This is the result. 41 is also over. They're asking us for what? General solution. They're not asking us to find the value of c also. That'll become a particular solution. Moving on. The degree of the differential equation, okay, we can do it from here. Highest power of the order form, right? Order is 2, highest power is going to be what in this case? 1. So degree is 1. In this case we don't have anything but a polynomial of derivatives. Answer is degree 1. 2 marker, sometime 1 marker usually. Find the general solution of the differential equation like this. Okay, similar problem. Very similar. So check here. 2 by x, y, and simply x over here. Okay. So I hope you get it. Check this out, bacha. Divide everything by x. It will become 2 by x and x square. So what is this? This is your p and this is your q. Right? Cross check once. This and this. P was 2 by x, q was x log x over here, in this case x. So it means that integrating factor will remain what? Same as x square. How come, sir? Question number 41. Okay, and for the final answer you have to give me the final answer. Final answer same as the question number 41. So comment please, comment below, comment below. Okay, we can do this. Have a look one more time. Yes, moving on. 3D now. Derive the equation of a line in a space through a given point. Okay, there's a point given over here, line going like this. The points will have a coordinate known because it is a given point, means x1, y1 and z1. The given point is x1, y1, z1. Let's call this point to be point A and parallel to a given vector. So this is what it is parallel to. Given vector is B. Okay, this is origin, so 0 or O. I'll take a arbitrary point on this, like any arbitrary point on this. Let's write the coordinate of this arbitrary point as x, y and z, and then join this. Excuse me, I can do better. Then join this. So if this point is a variable point, arbitrary point, even this vector will be a variable form as vector r. As vector r. Let's name this point to be point B. So you all can see from here, I can apply a triangle law of addition over this, and I get what is this going to be? This is a vector, right? This is going to be vector A, no? If this point is point A, coordinate is x1, y1, z1, vector A will be what? OA only. So I can write the triangle law. Apply the triangle law in what? In triangle OAB. In triangle OAB, what I'm gonna get? OA plus AB equals to R. So vector R equals to OA plus AB. OA plus AB. Now check carefully. OA is nothing but vector A. So vector A. What about AB? AB is parallel to B. AB is parallel to B, which implies what? AB is nothing but a constant lambda with B. A constant lambda with B. So right here, lambda B. Now this is your vector form. This is your vector form. I can write it again just to make this easier for you. I can write R cap, no? I'll have R cap as xi cap, yj cap and z k cap. This is my vector R equals to vector A will be what? x1 I cap, x1 I cap, y1 j cap and z1 k cap. What about this? Very simple, lambda, and the vector B is known, no? So for writing a vector B, I'm going to change a different set of direction ratios as A I cap, B j cap and C k cap. This is the vector B. This is your vector B. This is your vector B. No problem. So this is your vector form is clear now. What about Cartesian form? Simply compare the I components. Okay, check here. Check here. I get x equals to x1 plus lambda A. Right? Same way. Y equals to y1 plus lambda B. And z equals to z1 plus lambda C. Right? A, B, C are the constant, not the vectors. My bad. I've written here the vector formula, vector symbol. Let me remove that. Now bring this x1 over here. I'll get x minus x1 equals to lambda A. So I can write this A over here. I can write this A over this equals to lambda. The first one is clear. X1 comes over this. So x minus x1 upon A is lambda. First one. Second one from here. Y minus y1 upon B is again lambda, and the last one very beautifully z minus z1 upon C is also lambda. They're all equal to lambda. It means I can write them equal. So x minus x1 upon A, y minus y1 upon B and z minus z1 upon C. Okay. For standard definitions, writing the words, use the NCERT. This is the easiest way to understand and see the flow of questions and equations to get both Cartesian and vector form in your line passing through a point and parallel to a given another vector in the same plane. Please check. Okay, clear? Moving on. 45 now. This is done. Find the angle between the pair of lines. We have the formula for that, remember? Cos theta is given by vector A dot vector B upon mod A mod B. This right here is your vector A. This is your vector B. Because the first line here, if I call this to be line L1, is parallel to what? A. And if I talk about this, line L2 is parallel to what? Vector B. So the angle between the lines will be same as angle between the vector B1 and vector A and B. Make sense? Yes. Continue. Cos theta. Dot of these two. 3 into 1 is 3. 2 into 2 is 4. And 6 into 2 is 12. Modulus will keep over here. And root of this will be what? Check the first mod of A. 1 plus 4 plus 4. Mod of B. 9 plus 4 plus 36. 7 plus 12 is 19. This is going to be what? 9 root is 3. 49. So root is 7. 19 by 21 is cos theta. I'm looking for angle, not cos of the angle. So my theta will become what? Cos inverse of 19 by 21. Sometimes they ask us find the cos of the angle. Then keep the answer as this itself. But in this case, they're asking us the angle value. That is your cos inverse of 19 by 21. You cannot solve it further. That's your result. End goal. 45 is done. If a line has a direction ratio this, then find the DCs. Very simple, sir. Let's say vector R is given as what? Or I can write this as vector, let's say some name I'll write. Vector P I'll write. 2i cap minus j cap and minus 2k cap. Okay. This is your ABC. I'm looking for basically your what? Your direction cosine means I'm looking for your unit factor. Sorry, unit vector, not factor. My bad. So your DRs are 2 minus 1 and minus 2. How do you find DCs? Very simple. 2 divided by root of the magnitude. 4 plus 1 plus 4. So 9. Minus 1 divided by magnitude again. 4 plus 1 plus. So 9. And this will be what? Minus 2 upon root 9. These are DCs. Check this out. You have 2 here. So 2 upon 3. Since you have root means you'll have both plus minus sign. Got it? Now here you check. 1 upon 3 again, but you have minus sign over here, so it will become minus and plus. Just the difference in the combination. When 2 by 3 is positive, this will be minus 1 by 3, not plus 1 by 3. But you'll have both the signs. Next. 2 upon 3, same, there's a minus sign, so minus plus. This right here is your answer for direction cosines. Plus minus 2 by 3, minus plus 1 by 3 and minus plus 2 by 3. Done. Find the shortest distance between the lines. Okay. So that we have a formula, right? D equals to, remember, B1 cross B2 dot with A2 minus A1 by mod of B1 and B2 cross. This will be again modulus because it is a distance. What is B1? This is B1. This is B2. This is of course A2 then. And this is your A1. Let's find A2 minus A1 first. Difference 2i minus I. J minus J is gone. This is I cap, okay? This is your I cap. Excuse me. I can do better, sir. This is your I cap. 2i minus I is I cap. J minus J is 0. And we have minus K minus something. Nothing is there means I minus K will have as A2 minus A1 vector. Okay. Now, B1 cross B2 will be a determinant. Let's find that. What do we have over here? 2. So first we'll start with I, J and K. We have 2 minus 1 and 1. And over this we have 3 minus 5 and 2. Find the determinant value. Minus 2 plus 5, which is going to be 3. Minus 2 plus 5 is 3. How do you do that, sir? You know how to find determinant. No problem over there. J. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. And with plus K. Check. Minus 10 plus 3, so minus 7. Right? Minus 10 plus 3 is minus 10 and plus 3, correct. So we're getting here 3i cap minus j cap and minus 7 k cap. I'm looking for their modulus. Try this out. B1 cross B2 mod. I'll have here 9, 1 and 49. 9, 1 and 49. Answer is 59. So root 59. Root 59 is the modulus. Apply the formula and get the result. D dot of A2 minus A1 with this B2, B1 cross B2. So we have I into 3. 3. We'll check only with K because there is no J in the A2 minus A1. So minus K into minus 7K plus 7. Answer is 10 by root 59. That's your result. You can take rationalization of root 59 by 59, your choice, but this is your answer in lengths or units. Got it? Then 47th one is done. 48 now. Find the angle between the pair of lines x plus 3 by 3. Angle between them. Very simple. This is just before you apply the formula, just check that. Just take that whether your coefficient of x, y, z in both the equations are 1 or not. 1, 1, 1. Here also 1. The formula now. Cos theta dot of the drs. 3 into 1. 5 into 1. 4 into 2. 8. 3 into 1 is 3, 5, yeah, and 8. Over here, magnitudes. So 9 plus 25 plus 16. here 1 plus 1 plus 4. 16, so I get 16 over here. This will become what? 50 into 6, 16 upon 300 in the root, 16 upon 10 root 3. Correct, no? 300 is what? 100 into 3, so 10 will come out of the root as when it was given as 100. 2 8s are and 2 5s are. I'm getting here 8 by 5 root 3. Analyze it, root 3 upon root 3. I get the answer as 8 root 3 upon 5 into 3. So 15. That's my answer. Cos theta is 8 root 3 by 15. Are they asking us angle or cos of the angle? They're asking us angle. So find the theta. Cos inverse of 8 root 3 upon 15. 48 is also done. 49 now. The Cartesian equation of the line given like this, find the vector form. Very simple. This is your homework. Please give me answer in the comment section. Comment section. Compare this with what? Over here. I've given the derivation, right? Compare this with the derivation over here. 44th, you compare this with the question number 49. Got it? Yes. 50 now. So that the lines x minus 5 upon 7, x plus y plus 2 upon minus 5 and this are perpendicular to each other. Just check first whether the coefficient of x, y, z is always 1 or not. 1, 1, 1. Now to show this, it means I have to show that a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 should be 0. Let's take this part first, LHS. 7 into 1 is 7, 2 into minus 5 is minus 10, 3 into 1 is what? Plus 3. Check this out, 10 minus 10. What is the answer? 0. Which is equals to what? RHS. This was your LHS. Hence, the lines are perpendicular. So, they are perpendicular in nature. Got it? Simple question, 2 marker. Next. So far, we have covered 2 marker, 3 marker. I have taken some of the 5 marker over here as well. And I have taken one question of 6 marker as well in the integration. But now we move on to the questions which are actually only 5 marker and 6 marker. Okay? Let's start solving it one by one. First one. Now, before I move on, I have asked you all, again I'm going to ask you, if you are preparing for your KCET examination next year, if you're writing in this 2026, you should take ABHYAS KCET test series for 2 reasons. First of all, there are a total of 35 mock tests. If you're watching me right now, 35 mock tests, which includes both the right division of full length test and your part syllabus test, which is called as part test. Means whatever you prepared, you can write that test first and then you can write the full length test at the same time. Okay, 35 total mock tests. Apart from that, you also get what bacha? Chapter wise test for P by Qs last 10 years PU2 syllabus. The price is what? 1499. Do not miss out. If you are actually seriously writing the KCET and you want to get into top college of Karnataka, this is the way, this is the only way and the best way possible. Okay, ask your seniors, ask your toppers of previous year. You can see the wonderful ranks they have produced using this questions from ABHYAS test series. Because how do you get a good rank or good college? By doing the practice of the question that is coming in the examination. Not you can practice. If you practice more than of that level, of no use. If you practice which is below that level, also of no use. You got to practice exactly how the exam is, and this 35 mock tests you see are of course on the syllabus, on the levels of your KCET only. Please check. The subject cover will be PCMB and the price is 1499 as I mentioned. Take it right away. The link for this is given in the description. If you don't take, you won't have time to finish the 35 mock test. So take right now and start practicing from here onwards only on both accuracy and the time speed, because you have to solve 60 questions in 60 minutes. Next, LPP, the 5 marker questions. As I said, this is a 6 marker, not 5 marker. I hope you know that. This is the 6 marker, which is going to be the alternative of a question of integration on 6 mark. Okay, so you got to prepare very well for this kind of questions. I hope this is very much clear, the graph and everything. All taken the graph to because I understand this is the easiest 6 marks possible for all of you. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Sir, you are wrong about question number 51. This is the easiest question, the easiest 6 marks that you can ever get in the paper. Simple graph that you learned in grade 8, 9, 10, right? That easy this graph is. I don't remember, I think grade 9th or 10th you have learned linear equation 2 variable. Okay, 10th, let's say you have learned in grade 10. That easy. Okay, so simply draw a neat graph get the required result. No, you don't have to draw on a graph paper actually. I have taken here just to explain you better way the feasible reason. Okay, great. So the question is maximize and minimize the given, what is this called as, objective function 3x plus 9y. The constraints are 1, 2 inequalities are there, sorry 3 inequalities are there, x less than y also is there, and the other 2 is non-negative conditions. Okay, non-negative inequalities. So we have non-negative constraint, we also call this as non-negative constraint, which is gonna keep this whole thing in the first quadrant. X more than 0 right side, y more than 0 up, which makes only the first quadrant. When you plot the lines, let's draw it one by one. X plus 3y 60. How do you draw it? Check here, just write it like this, x 3y, write it without the inequality. Put x as 0, you'll get 3y equal to 60 means y is 20, this point. When you put y as 0, x will be 60, that point. Draw a line, I'm looking for less than means below this line. I'm looking for less than, right? So I mean below this line. Make sense? Second inequality, x plus y more than 10. So in this, if you put x as 0, y will be, y is 10, and when you put y as 0, x is 10. It's an equal intercept line, okay? This is an equal intercept form. Here you check, 0, 10, 0, 10. Again, what is this? Greater than means I have to go up, right, in this case. So in this equation, I go up. Okay, the next one, x and y, x equals to y. So in this case, I have to draw this line, x equals to y, and this is what having y more than x. Y more than x means above. Y is, you are looking at x less than y. Y more than x you have to check, right? No, y equation. So y is more than x. Goes up, right? So it goes up. Now if you combine all these three arrows, you check below this line, above this line, and on the above the third constraint, you will find this as your feasible reason. This will become your feasible reason as marked. Very important, please pay complete attention on the screen right now. Okay, once the feasible reason is marked, you'll get to know your corner points. You'll get to know your corner points. Let me write that by removing all of this. Yeah, let me write this corner points now. The corner points, what is this? Check here, 0, 10, then we have 0, 20, and then we have the intersection point of these two lines. Of course, since x and y are both equal, and over here this is going to be what, 30, so its sum is 60. Okay, so I get here 4y equals to 60 means 15, 15 only. So the point is 15 comma 15. Any more? This one 5 comma 5 also is there. 4 corner points are there, a, b, c, d. A, B, C, D. I have to find what? Both maxima and minima. So let me find this right here. Z, that is given as 3x plus 9y. Put the values back in over here. 3 into 0 is gone, 9 into y is 90. 0 into 3 is gone, 20 into 9 is 180. 15 into 3 is going to be what? 45. And 9 into 15 will be what? 135, no? My bad. 9 into 15 is 135 and 45. Okay, this sum will be what? 180 only, right? Correct. 5 and 5 is gone. 3 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 1 is 8. 180. Okay, and we have 5 and 5, so 15 plus 45. Sum is what? 60. So we have the minimum value as 60. 15 plus 45 is 60. So you can say that Z minimum is equals to 60, and it occurs when? At the point 5 comma 5, which is this coordinate point B. I'm gonna highlight this. 1 second. This is your one result. I'm looking for maxima also. Maxima as well. Check here, the maxima is 180 and 180. Okay, so your Z max is what? Is equals to 180 and occurs at all the points on the line. What's the name of the line? These two, please check here, 0, 20 and 15, 15. So 0, 20 and 15, 15. So DC, the line DC, on the line DC. Okay, on the line DC. So the Z max occurs at each and every point on the line DC. That's your answer. 180 is the result. 1 second. Here you go. Please check. That's how you solve the question in linear programming and get the 6 marks, right? All the necessary steps. You have to start with taking the inequality without the equation. I've not done that over here because the graph is plotted, but I showed you how to do it, okay? Do all the steps over here and get all the marks over here as total 6. Next, I have one more question like this. Same result. Please try. Please try and let me know the answers. Answers in comment section. Why? Simple question, graph is given, you can try, no? Please try this and give me the answer. This is question number 52. Question number 52. I'm rushing you all to give me the answer. Can I move on? Yes. Matrices, again what question will come from here? A is given over here, a cube minus 6a square, 7a plus 2i. This is the most difficult question that can come for 5 marker because you have to find a cube and a square of a 3 cross 3 matrix. Usually they don't ask up to a cube of 3 cross 3. It becomes very much complicated, very much calculative in nature, but I've taken that situation over here. This, you see the matrix I've taken is actually a square. How do you find a square, sir? Very simple, no? A into a, so 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1. Same thing, 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1. Check here. Cross multiply, 1 into 1 is 0. I'm going to go with what? First row to first column. 1, 0, 4. Answer is 5, first element. Now first row to second column. 1 is 0 is gone, 0 and again 0. So this is 0. First row, third column. 2 and 2. Excuse me. And 1 into 2 is 2. Something is wrong. 0 into 1 is gone. 2 into 1 is again 2, right? Should come as 4, no? The last element should be 4. Have I missed something? Okay, I've made a mistake. No, it should be 3 over here. My bad, guys. I've taken this as 1. It should be 3 over here. My bad. Mistake in writing this. This was 3 actually. So 1 into 2 is 2, 0, 0, and 2 into 3 is 6. So answer is what? 8. That is correct only. Okay. Next, if you go with the second row, same thing. 0, 0, and 2. So 2 here. 0, 4, and 0. So 4 here. 0 into 2 is 0. 2 into 1 is 1. 1 into 3 is 3. Add them, 5. Same way. 2 into, now I'm going to go with the third row. 2 into 1, 2. This is 0 and 6. So we have 8. Third row, second column. 0, 0, and this also 0. So 0. Third row, third column. 2 into 2 is 4. This is 0 and 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. This is my a square then. How do you find a cube? Same result, no? A cube will be bacha a square into a. You have a square over here, multiply that with a. You'll get the result as this a cube, 0, 34, 12, 8 and 23. Try this. Okay, no problem. I've shown you this much. Next, I want to take the LHS and prove it. Let's, what is missing? 7a is missing. So write this in the 7a. First let me write the LHS. A cube minus 6a square, and we have over here plus 7a and 2i. I'll go and write the 7a first. 7a. 7 into a will be what? 7, 0, 14. We have 0, 14 and 7. 14 and 0 and 21. This is 7a. What about 2i? We can write 2i as well over here. 2i. This is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. 2i I'm looking for, right? My bad. 1 second, guys. This is 2i, no? So not 0. Yes. So it will be 2, 0. Here 2 again. 0, 0, 2. Got it. You have to take what? Check this out. A cube minus this. Difference of this. I have to write 6a square first. Write 6a square also. Write 6a square also. 6a square. We have a square. 6 into 5 is 30. 0, 48. And 6 into 2 will be what? 12, 24 and 30 again. 6 into 8 is what? 48. 6 into 0 is 0. 6 into 13 will be 78. Okay. Anything else I have missed? Not really. Let's start solving from here. I write a matrix. A cube. Check here. A cube. 21. 21 minus 6a square. 21 minus 30. 21 minus 30. So far. Plus 7a. So plus 7. And my plus 2i, right? Plus 2i. So plus 2i means 2 plus 2. Okay, this is my first element. I can write this in better space. I'll need that, right? Okay, next element, you check. I'm gonna go with the second element. What do we have over here? Again, a cube. So this 0 minus 0, so again 0, and we have plus 0, so again 0 plus 0. This is going to be 0 only. Next element is what? This 34 minus 48. So 34 minus 48, and we have plus 7a, so plus 14 and plus 0. This is also 0 only. Okay, check this out. Now this element over here, 12 minus 12 is 0 plus 0 plus 0. So 12 minus 12, again 0 over here. Next, 8 minus 24, so right here 8 minus 24 plus 24 over here, sorry, minus 24 over here, plus 14 and plus 2. Yeah, plus 2. Great. Last element you check. We have 23 minus 30. 23 minus 30. Over here we have somewhere plus 7. So plus 7. And we have here over 0. So plus 0. Done. I know it is a little bit congested or calculative in nature, but the very simple result. Okay, you'll see. The third one, 34 minus 48. 34 minus 48 plus 14, and this is going to be 0 only. This is 0. Okay. Next, 0 minus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So this is going to be 0 only. And this one, 55 minus 78 plus 21 and plus 2. Check the result now. 21 plus 7 is what? 28 plus 2 is 30. All goes out 0. 21 plus 7 is 28 plus 2 is 30. 30 minus 30 is 0. Second element was already 0 over here. This one you check. 34 plus 14, 38. 48 minus 48, 0. No problem, right? Check this. For 12 minus 12, 0. 14 plus 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 14 is 24. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 14 is 24 minus 24. Again 0. 23 plus 7 is 30 minus 30. 0. Check here. 34 plus 14. 48 minus 48. 0. This is going to be 0 only already. Here you check what I'm getting this now. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 1 is 8. And 78 minus 78. Again 0. This coming equals to 0 matrix of the order 3. Answer is what? This is not ozone. This is 0 matrix of the order 3. Okay. And this is coming as what? Your RHS, hence proved. Calculative but not difficult, right? Not difficult, no? Simple question. They can also ask you to find A inverse in this case. And if they do that, you have to go like this. 2i equals to what? 2i equals to, what will this be? 6a square minus a cube minus 7a. Okay, and divide this everything by 2. And then multiply everything with A inverse. So you'll have here I equals to, so A inverse of I equals to A inverse of 1 by 2 and this whole thing over there. Multiply this. This is something which is extra information over here, not as per the question. But yeah, this is going to be coming for 4 marks. This comes for 4 marks if it comes. Section E, question number 2. Okay, section E, question number, second question, the section E. Okay, but they don't usually give a cube in that. Usually they stick to a square only. And simple one. This is the most difficult one I've taken. Okay, the most calculative, most difficult question in the 4 marker category. Okay, moving on. So the way I'm teaching you today here, no, is the approach how the questions will come. Okay, it's not like I want to teach you the whole thing. I've taken the exam approach. Solve the following system of equations by matrix method. Okay, so we'll write the matrix first. So we'll have write the matrix of coefficient 2, 1 and minus 1. 1, 1 and minus 1. I have to move z over here, no? So minus 1, 2, 3 and 1. This is your coefficient matrix. Variable matrix will be what? X, Y and Z. What about constant matrix? We have 1 over here. Nothing means 0. Here 11. Now if you want to find let's call this to be matrix A, this to be X, and this to be the matrix B. Okay, I want to find X, right, the variable matrix. So X becomes equals to A inverse B. For that I have to find the value of A inverse, which is given as what? Adjoint of A, adjoint of A upon determinant of A. So we have to check for the determinant first. Determinant you have to check first. Let's try with 2. We have 1 plus 4. 1 plus 3, sorry. Correct, no? 1 plus 3. With minus 1, what do we have? 1 and we have 1 and plus 3 again. So 1 plus 3 again, right? 1 and plus 2, sorry. Not plus 3. Plus 2. The whole thing is plus 3 actually. So yeah, 1 and plus 2. The last one, which is minus 1, I get 3 minus 2. Correct? 3 minus 2. Yeah. Check here. 4 into 2 is 8, and this we have minus 3, right? And this we have minus 1, no? Yeah, minus 3 and minus 1. The answer is coming as determinant of A, which is equals to 4, which is a non-zero value. It means inverse exists. It is a non-singular matrix, so inverse exists. Okay. To find the inverse, I need what? The value of adjoint. So right here, adjoint of A. How do you find that? Write the matrix A again over here. 2, 1, minus 1. Okay, 1 second. I can do better. Yeah. 2, 1 and minus 1. 1, 1 and minus 1. 2, 3 and 1. No mistake, right, while writing it? 2, 1 and minus 1. 1, 1 minus 1. And 2, 3 and 1. Correct. Repeat the first two rows. 2, 1 minus 1. 1, 1 minus 1. And repeat the first two columns. So first column, second column. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1. Writing the first matrix over here. Check this out. And repeating the first two rows and first two columns. Okay. Now we are getting what? A 5 cross 5 matrix. This is a 5 cross 5 matrix. Remove the first one and row and column. First row and first column. Start taking the product, cross product, in what? In the vertical fashion, and write in the rows over there. Like this, like this. Check here 1 and we get here plus 3. So 4. This is my first element of adjoint. 3 minus 1. 2. 1 plus 1. Check here. 1. Sorry, minus 1. Oh, my bad. Minus 1 and plus 1, which is 0. Sorry. This is going to be 0, right? Not this. Correct, no? Minus 3 and, my bad, minus 3 and minus 1. No, it's minus 4. I have messed up. Excuse me. Let me change this. This is also minus 4, right? 1 plus 3 is plus 4. Minus 3 and minus 1 is minus 4 actually. My bad. Minus 3 and minus 1 is, have I taken this correct? Yeah. Minus 3 and minus 1 is minus 4. And minus 1 and plus 1 will be 0. The first row is done. There was a mistake in the calculation. I did not take this as minus 1. Second, start from here. Second, start from here. So minus 2, minus 1. So minus 3. Minus 2 and minus 1. So minus 3. 2 minus 2 will be what? 2 and minus of minus 2. So plus 4 actually. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. Please cross check this value if I am making any mistake. So minus 1 and plus 2. Correct. Okay. That is going to be 1 only. Last 3 minus 2 will be what? 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. And we have 2 minus 6. So minus 4. Yeah. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. This is my adjoint now. This is my adjoint. Now how do you find inverse, sir? Very simple. Inverse is given by 1 by 4, the determinant, times of this value, adjoint of A. How to find this x then? X equals to this whole thing, A inverse times of the B. What is B going to be? 1, 0 and 11. Let's move on to the next step. So find here x value as 1 by 4, the matrix, the adjoint matrix. 4 minus 4, 0. 4 minus 4 and 0. We have minus 3, 4, 1. Minus 3, 4 and 1. And we have 1 minus 4 and 1. 1 minus 4 and 1. 1, 0 and 11. Let me just cross check. 11, 0, 1. Yeah, 1, 0 and 11 is correct. Yes, this is your calculation for the final one. 1 by 4 outside. Continue. Minus plus 4, 0 and 0. So plus 4. Minus 3 into 1 is minus 3, 0 and 11. So minus 3 plus 11. We have 1 and 0 and 11. So 1 plus 11. Correct, no? Minus 3 into 1 is minus 3 plus 0 and 11. 1 and 11. Correct. 1 by 4. We have 4. 8 over here. And this is going to be 12. So I get here this value as 1, 4 to the 8 and 4 to the 12. This is nothing but your matrix X, which means nothing but X, Y and Z. This is the matrix X, right? Cross check from here. Check from here. Matrix X is what? X, Y, Z. So value of X is coming as 1, Y is coming as 2 and Z is coming as 3. Here you go. Let's check. They mentioned the matrix method, that's why we have to use this method only. Okay. This was question number 52. This is 53, right? It's question number 53. And this is question number 54. Okay. Question number 54. 55 now. Question number 55. I will not do this question because this you all can do, right? Adding two matrices, finding ABAC. I'm giving it to you as homework. Comment. Okay, you can multiply AB, right? A into B you can find, no? What is the value of AB, AC? I don't want answers as simply that this is the value or this is the value, sir, for ABAC. I want you got it right. Just reply in the comment section. Question 55, got it, sir. Reply like this. Question 55, got it, sir. Understood, sir. Simple. Because it's a simple question, okay? I don't want it to be any big deal than it is actually. Okay, very simple problem. Product you can take, this much you should always know by the end of this year. Okay, this much my expectation is there. I've taught you this multiple times. So please multiply and get this. Can be asked in 5 marker. 5 marker, okay? This is a 5 mark question. I hope that you know this. Now C and D, again 5 marker question. We have a given function. We'll need to proving this equation using second derivative and first derivative. Let's find the first derivative over here. I'm going to take the first derivative as y1. We can do that. Yeah. 3 as it is, cos derivative will become what? Minus sine. So we'll have minus 3 sine ln x. Correct, no? Cos becomes minus sine. So there is minus 3 sine ln x. Derivative of log will be x over here. Now next, same way, 4. Sine will become cos. I write here ln x. And derivative of log, one more time, x. Okay. Super. Now if you take x over here, no, it will become a quotient rule multiplication right now. Let's simply take on this side. So you'll get x y1 equals to minus 3 sine ln x plus 4 cos ln x. Is it correct? Is it correct? This is correct. This is your value of y1. I hope you get it. Okay. This is y1. We're going to use it later, but this is to find the y2. I have taken x on the left hand side. Differentiate one more time. So we'll keep x as it is. Differentiate y1, we'll get y2. And this time keep y1 as it is. We'll get 1 into y1. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y1 is y2. So it remains like this. Continue. We'll have here one more time. Minus 3 sine will become cos. So cos of ln x continues. Derivative of ln, for the chain rule, we get one more time x over here. This will become minus 4. Cos will become sine after derivative. Sine ln x divided by one more time x we get. Again take x common and minus sine also common. We get here minus 1 by x common. What is this going to be? 3 cos ln x and 4 sine ln x. That is simply y. Right? And cross multiply on this side, we get here first of all x by 2 plus y1, cross multiply. I get x by 2 into x plus x by 1 equals to minus 5. We get everything on this side. We get x square y2 plus x by 1 plus y equal to 0. Expand it in the form that we all know this as t square y upon dx square. X by 1 is what? Dy by dx, and plus y equal to 0. Cross check please. Over here, same thing, sir. This is question number 56. Question number 56. Got it? 5 marker, done. Find the equation of a curve passing through the origin given the slope of tangent. Slope of tangent means what? Dy by dx is equal to what? At any point is equal to sum of the coordinates. Okay, so x plus y. At any point it is equal to x plus y. Okay, this is not a C and D, actually this is a differential equation. This is a differential equation. Question number 56, 57, right? The asking us equation of the line means we have to integrate this to get the result, right? It is a differential equation, not a this thing here, x comma y. Okay. They're saying that passing through origin means there is a point over here which is 0, 0. Passing through origin means we have to find the what? Your particular solution. You have to find here the particular solution. Okay, sir. Let's take this on this side. Make the LDE form. We get over here as minus y equal to x. So your p value is minus 1 and q value is x. Find the integrating factor. You'll have here e power minus 1 dx integration. Answer is e power minus x. Right? E power minus x is your integrating factor. Write the answer. Y times of e power minus x equals to integration of e power minus x into, what is the y value? Check here. What is the q value? X only. X dx. What is the integration of this? By parts. So what is the preference order? X has the preference. This is your function number 1. This is function number 2. How come, sir? I let algebra has preference over the exponential. So keep x as it is. Integrate e power minus x, will get e power minus x upon minus 1, right? And yes, that's it. E power minus integration is this. Then comes what? Your minus sign. Derivative of x will be what, bacha? 1. This is going to be same, e power minus x upon minus 1 dx. One more time. Okay, continue and check. I'm getting here y times of e power minus x equals to, what is it? Minus x e power minus x. Over here we have plus 1 integration of e power minus x dx. This is nothing but minus x e power minus x plus e power minus x upon minus 1 plus the constant c. Cross check, we are getting y equal to e power minus x, and we have over here minus x e power minus x minus e power minus x plus c. Put the value as x 0, y as 0. Origin is there, right? x 0, y is 0. Put it here. 0 into e power 0, 0 into e power 0 minus e power again 0 plus c. This is 0, 0 minus 1 plus c. From here we get the value of c as 1. Value of c as 1. So my answer, please check, will become y e power minus x equals to minus x e power minus x. Can we take e power minus x common over here? I think we can do that, right? Yes. Take minus e power minus x common. We get here only x plus 1 left plus c. C is now 1 actually. C is now 1 actually. Okay. Now multiply everything with e power x. So you get here y. I'm multiplying everything with the whole thing. I'm multiplying with e power x. Okay. Something extra I'm doing over here. 1 second. Confusing, right? Alright, this is a transformation, so I'm making this with a different color. Multiply this whole thing with e power x. Okay, so you get rid of this over here. You get rid of this also over here. We get simply minus x plus 1, and it becomes simply over here as e power x. E power x. That's my result. Please check. So e power x minus 1 is your final answer. 5 marker. 5 marker. Question number 57, differential equation, not C and D. Okay, yeah. Now we'll get back to the question. As I said, I was working on C and D only, but there was one question that I took this as by mistake over here as C and D. This is actually a question of particular solution, very good question of 5 marker in differential equation. Next, x is given, y is given. I'm looking for derivative, second order, parametric form. Find this first, dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So dy by dt first upon dx by dt. Differentiate y with this. So I get a as it is. Sign will become cos t. Over here we'll have to use the product rule. So we're going to use t first. So I'll get here cos t. T will be 1. Cos t as it is. Next comes a plus sign. T as it is, it becomes what? Minus sin t. Done now? The product rule. Differentiate. A over here. For x, cos becomes what? Minus sin t plus, this time again in the bracket, first differentiate t, you'll get 1. So write sin t as it is. And this time differentiate, keeping t as it is, you'll get cos t. Okay? A and a cancels. So your dy by dx is coming as, check this out, cos and minus cos is cancelled, minus sign and plus sign is cancelled. I'm getting here, check, plus t sin t, and over here again plus sign only, so t cos t. T and t cancels, answer is tan t. This is your first derivative. I'm looking for second derivative. D square y upon dx square will become what? Derivative of tan t. I get here secant square t. Secant square t. Right? Yeah, correct. Chali, done. Sin inverse is given. This, can you prove it? A very simple question. Y equal to sin inverse of x is there. Differentiate for y1. You get sin inverse of this as 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. Cross multiply. You get y1 into 1 minus x square in the root equals to 1. Take the whole square. You get y1 square into 1 minus x square equals to 1. I've taken what? Squaring both sides. A simple problem. Question number is what? 57. This is 58. This is what? 59. Okay. Differentiate this now. Second order derivative. So differentiating y1 square will give me what? 2y1 by the y1 square, and now the chain rule will give me y2. This is as it is. Now plus sign. Differentiating the root, the bracket, we get minus 2x. The constant 1 is 0. Yeah. So I can get over here. What is this? I can take y1 common, no? I can take y1 and I can take actually 2y1 common. So I get here y2 into 1 minus x square. Over here I'll have minus, excuse me, this is y1 square, right? This is y1 square. So I've taken this y1 common. I'll have one y1 left with x. Correct, no? I can bring this term with the 0 side, the RHS side. My answer is coming as y2 into 1 minus x square minus y1 x is 0. Right? Put the value of y1 and y2 back in now. What is y2 going to be? D square y upon dx square 1 minus x square minus dy by dx into x equals to 0. Cross check please. That's what we had to prove. Yes, in the question they've given the coefficient first before the derivative. You can change that. That's your proof. Question is done. 60th now. Question number 60. Now this is a 6 mark problem. No, this is a 5 mark sometime or 3 marks question usually. Very unique problem actually. Okay, this is a 4 mark question. I forgot. This is a 4 marker section E actually, bacha. This is section E 4 marker. Continuous function. This can come alternative to that matrix problem that I showed you, that a cube minus 6a square plus 7a plus 2i. Okay, now this is what? Can you find this? How do you prove this is a continuous function? Okay, or whether it's continuous or not. Find a limit value of the function fx when x tends to 0. Let's do that. Limit x tends to 0, x square sine of 1 by x. Okay, again we can do what? We can find LHL, RHL. Do that approach. Find LHL, RHL. What it means? X tends to 0 minus x tends to 0 plus. Do that. Okay. I'll tell you directly from here. Directly limit I will apply. You will see that. Now think about it. Sine of 1 by x. What happens to this when x goes to 0? What happens to this? It becomes what? Sine inside what will have infinity. You'll think that it is undefined, sir. Not really. If you draw the sine function, check here. It will keep going like this. So if you go to plus infinity, what is the value of sine? It can be a constant only. This is always a constant, sir. Sine inside can be anything. Inside a sine we can put any value, right? Look at the graph of sine function. Sine domain is what? All real numbers. All real means what? Any number, any real number. So plus infinity is a real number or not? Of course, I can put any value inside that sine, any real number. So, but output will be what? Output will be always minus 1 to 1. That means it's a constant k. So sine 1 by x at x equal to 0 is what? A constant k. So basically, I'll separate this like this. Limit x square x tends to 0 into limit x tends to 0 for sine of 1 by x. Check this out. This value is what? When x is 0, this whole thing is 0, and this is a constant k. This is a constant k. Reason? Because sine at infinity is constant. This whole thing becomes what? 0. What about the value f of 0? So f of 0 is given as 0 only. So basically I'm getting that the limit of the function fx when x tends to 0 is equals to f of 0. And if you remember, this is the definition of your continuity, means f of x is continuous at x equals to 0. Brilliant question. Very good. Okay, because looking at 1 by x square, no 1 by x, you'll be confused like what to do over here, sir. But it's actually a very, very simple and easy problem. Done. You can use the approach. You have to use the approach of LHL and RHL to prove the limit part. I have shown you the conceptual approach from my side. 61 now. Integration in 6 marker, 5 marker. This is a 5 marker. Yeah, this is a 5 marker. The limit property questions in the definite integral comes for 6 marks. This is here is a 5 mark question. So this is what the expectation is from you, from all of you in the integration side of 5 and 6 mark. 5 mark particular function and 6 marker definite integral. Yeah. How to solve this particular problem? Taking this is my integration I 1 upon. Am I right? This is what they're asking us. Yes, sir. Correct, sir. Simply take x value as a sine theta. So you get the sine theta value from here as x by a. So you get theta value from here, sine inverse of x by a. Why I'm doing this? Because I'm going to use it and you all know that. Yes. Differentiate this now. I get dx equals to a cos theta d theta. Differentiation will become what? Dx by d theta equals to a cos theta. I've taken d theta on the other side. Faster? No. Am I going fast? No, sir. This is done. Problem if you are having with anything in the comment section, let me know. Because this is going to be a long session, we all know that, because we are here to cover up what? All 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. I hope you're not bored, right? The session is longer, but it is going to be creating much more output from this session. So stay till the end if you are seriously preparing for your Maths PU2 preparatory. Okay. We have this value now. Substitute and rewrite the integration I. You'll have dx as this. So a cos theta d theta. Over here you check. I'll have a square common, 1 minus sine square theta. This is a square, right? This is a square. I've taken a square minus a square sine theta, sine square theta as a square common, 1 minus sine square theta. Simplify this. One more step. We get here integration I, excuse me, a cos theta d theta upon root will come out. So I have a into cos square theta. 1 minus sine square is what? Cos square in the root. It means cos and cos is cancelled. A and a is cancelled. I have this as integration of only d theta left. What is the answer for that? Simply theta. Theta plus c actually. So I get the answer as I equals to theta is what? Sine inverse of x by a plus c. This is my final answer. First part. Second part we have to simplify this right now. Check here. Second part. They have given this integration as dx upon root of, we have 7, it means root 7. Because it should have a square over here. So root 7 square minus x square. Compare this now with the given form. Your a value is root 7. Your a value is root 7 and your x value is simply x in this case. Okay, so answer will become what? Sine inverse of x by root 7 plus c. Any problem? 5 marker. Check. Now 6 marker. This is a 6 marker problem. Question number 62. This is a 6 mark problem. Property of definite integral, then comes a question. Alright, sir. Start from the property. Alright. If I take this as I. Okay, 1 second. Where do we have this? Here only. If I take this as I equals to this part. This is a full integration minus a to a f of x dx. Achha, one more thing. Just this, because this is a 6 marker doesn't mean this is a difficult question. It is the most easiest integration problem that you will get. 6 marker what? Easiest integration. So you are competing 6 marks of integration with LPP, right? So LPP, if you think it is calculative in nature, this is easier than in that case. Easier question of integration. Okay, I'll show you. Break it down. Can I break this? Of course, sir. Minus a to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. What is this, sir? A property of integration. We can break the limits at as many times as I want. Okay. Now assume this to be I1 and this to be I2. Basically, I'm getting what? I equals to I1 plus I2. Problem? No. Start with I1 now. Minus a to 0 f of x dx I have. In this, you just simply take x value as minus t. Differentiate, you'll get what? Dx as minus dt, and limit change. When x was minus a, t will become plus a, and when x was 0, t will be 0. What I've done, using a substitution here, x as minus t. Check this out. I'll get I1 continues as minus a becomes a, right? So a to 0 f of minus t, and this will become what? Minus dt, right? So I write here dt over this and minus sign outside. It is actually minus dt because x is taken as minus t in, x is taken as minus t, right? So minus dt. We know that we can use the minus sign to change or reverse the limits. Continue with that. I1 equals to 0 to a f of minus t dt. I've used the minus sign to reverse the limit. I'm gonna use a simply substitution of the variables t to x. I can do that. I can change the variable of integration without anything affecting the integration. So limit will remain same, 0 to x, 0 to a f of minus x dx. This step is very important. This step is very important. Okay, very important. So far I've got I equals to, check this out, 0 to a f of minus x dx plus the right part, the I2 part, 0 to a f of x dx. This much I have reached now. This is equation number, let's say 1, right? This is going to be 0 to a f of minus x dx. This is going to be f of x dx under the same limit. Now you check. Okay, I'll need more space. I have to make space over here only, unfortunately. 1 second, I'll make space over here itself. Okay, can I rewrite this step? Is this clear? Same thing written over here, I1 plus I2. Can I remove this and write it again? You'll see. 1 second, excuse me guys, where is the question here? 1 second. Yeah, I did not keep some extra slides over here. Just give me 1 second. Yes. So if you see over here, we have two cases now, even and odd. So when I take fx to be an odd function, what happens in that case? F of minus x becomes what? Minus fx. F of minus x becomes minus fx. Not clear? 1 second. F of minus x becomes equals to minus f of x. This is clear now, right? So in this case, you check, I1 will actually become equal to minus I2. How come, sir? This will become what? Minus fx. I can take the minus sign outside. It will become what? Same thing as minus I2. I1 will become minus I2. It means I1 plus I2 will be what? 0, which is same as I. So your I is coming as 0. When fx is odd. When fx is even, I get f of minus x as f of x. Definition of even function. Okay. In that case, what will happen to this question? Please check. I'll get I1 becomes equals to simply f of x. So I2. So here I1 plus I2 will become what? I, and this will be what? Simply twice of I2. Twice of, so I1 becomes twice of I2. I becomes twice of I2. Proven, both the results, please check. When it is odd, it's 0. When it is even, it is twice of I2, which I've taken I2 over here. And you can see the result, 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. Done. Now you check this question in the given problem. Sine of 7x, sine of minus x becomes minus sine x. If you take the power 7, it will become what? Power 7, which will be what? Minus sine power 7x. This is nothing but your odd function. Odd function means this whole thing is 0. Getting it? Okay. Little bit clumsy and what do you call? Not clumsy, like little bit too many information on the same slide. I think this is going to be sufficient, right? If you have a problem, let me know in the comment section. But I think I have made my steps clear. Yeah? Okay, please check, guys, one more time. Yes. 62 was this, 63 this over here. Find the integration of this, a particular function. Simple problem. Taking x as what we can do over here, we have to integrate this, right? Integration of 1 upon x square a square, and we have over here dx. Simply take x as a tan theta, differentiate, you'll get a secant square theta, and find theta also from here. One more time, I get x by a as tan theta, so you get theta equals to tan inverse of x by a. We have all the information now. Write the integration one more time. Taking x as a tan theta, I get a sec square as a derivative. I forgot to write here d theta, no? D theta, okay? My bad. And theta is tan inverse of x by a. Okay. Integration I you check now. I get over here a secant square theta d theta numerator. Oh yeah, I get what? I can take a square common, tan square theta plus 1. This is a square tan square, this is a square. I've taken a square common. Check this carefully. Sec square, and this is also sec square. Tan square plus 1 is sec square only, so cancelled. Okay, and this is what again? Excuse me, something is wrong. A tan theta I've taken, right? X as a tan theta I've taken, so it becomes a. Excuse me, sir, something doesn't seems right. Okay, we have one more a left, of course, over here. This is left, right? I'll have this as 1 by a constant integration d theta. Correct. There's only a in the numerator, right? So I'll have 1 by a left. Now integrate this and get the result. Check. I becomes equals to 1 by a. Integration of theta is what? Theta plus c, which means I is equals to 1 by a. Theta value, tan inverse of x by a plus c. Done. This is your proof. Now use the question that is given. Integration of dx I have. I can take 1 by 2 common, no? I'll get x square plus 5 square if I do that. If I take the 1 by 2 common outside, I'll get x square plus 5 square. Apply this to this formula. We're gonna get what? 1 by a, so 1 by 5 tan inverse of x by 5 plus c, a constant c. Your answer will be what? 1 by 10. I can multiply 1 by 2 to c also, but you'll have a different constant, that's it. So 1 by 10 into tan inverse of x by 5 plus a constant c1 I can write, a constant c1. My integration I is defined now. Please check. Clear? 1 by 10 tan inverse of x by 5 plus c1. Because you multiply 1 by 2 to c also. Because you have to multiply 1 by 2 to c also. 64th one now. Check. State whether the function given r to r defined by f is equal to 3 minus 4x is 1 1 or not? Very simple problem. For 1 1 you do f of x1 equals to f of x2. Check here, 3 minus 4x1 equals to 3 minus 4x2. 3 and 3 cancels, I get minus 4x1 equals to minus 4x2. Also cancelled, I get x1 equals to x2. The given function is 1 1. Given function is 1 1. It is a 5-marker question. Very important and very silly. Very, very silly and very simple problem. Okay, fx is 1 1. What about onto, sir? Check. For onto you check now. Y equals to 3 minus 4x is there. So I get 4x equals to 3 minus y. 3 minus y. So x equals to 3 minus y upon 4. What is the condition on y? What value you can put for y? Any value. Okay, so any value you can take for y. So basically you can check over here. Y belongs to all real number. So your range is actually all real, which is equals to your codomain. Excuse me. fx is onto. fx is onto. So given function fx is 1 1. Excuse me. My bad. fx is 1 1 and onto, it means it is bijective function, which means it is invertible in nature. It is invertible function. In that case, I can write f inverse. They are asking us find the inverse also. No, they're not asking us that. They're not asking us the inverse. Only they're asking us here whether it is 1 1 or onto or bijective. Your answer ends over here. But if you want to find the y inverse, check this function and replace x with y. You get y equals to 3 minus x upon 4. So the f inverse of x is given by this 3 minus x. Excuse me. Yeah. F inverse of x is given by 3 minus x by 4. Okay. I can write this as function gx also. 3 minus x by 4. What's the domain and range? They're reversed. Since this is going to be sim r to r, there's no change over here. So even the function g will be defined from where to where? R to r. This is something extra information. If the question asks you to find the inverse, you got to do it in this fashion. Please check. It's a 5-marker important problem. 5-marker. If you're not clear about the onto function part, wait. What is y? From the codomain, all real. Put any real value in place of y. 3 minus y will become what? A different real number. Divide by 4 will be a real number. Means for every y as a real number, the corresponding x is also a real number. Means every y in the codomain is mapped with x in the domain. Means none of the y is left out. Hence your codomain and range is equal. Hence your codomain and range is equal. They are both equal to the real number. It looks real. I'll just change it to real number. They are both equal, and they are both equal to what? Real number. Clear? Yeah? Beautiful question. 65 now. State whether the signum function is. What is signum function? If you see the graph, x-axis, y-axis, this is your signum function. Means basically put f of 1. You're gonna write 1 upon 1. Answer is what? 1. Put f of 2. 2 upon 2. Answer is what? Sorry, 1 again. Check here, 1 again. Means f of 1 bacha is equal to f of 2 even though 1 is not equal to 2. Hence the given function fx is not 1 1. Hence the given function fx is not 1 1. What about onto? Check. What is your range? Range here is only minus 1, 0 and 1. Plus 1 on this side, minus 1 over here and 0. This is my range. What about codomain? All real. The codomain is what? All real, which is not equal to the range, sir. Which means what? Not. fx is not an onto function. Clear. fx is not an onto function. 66. Consider the f r plus, domain is r plus, only positive real numbers, and range is 4 to infinity, whether it is invertible or not, and find the inverse of this. Okay, sir. Go from here. F of x1, f of x2. Find from here. X1 square plus 4 equals to x2 square plus 4. 4 and 4 cancels. X1 square equals to x2 square. It means x1 mod equals to x2 mod. Check carefully. What is x1 and x2? The domain. Domain is only positive numbers. So forget about the mod. They're both positive, no? There's no minus or plus sign. They're both positive. Domain is only r plus. So both positive means this is equal, right? So fx is going to be 1, 1. The given fx is 1, 1 in this case. Okay, the given fx is 1, 1 in this case, sir. What about onto? Check here. Y equal to x square plus 4 we have. Y minus 4 equals to what? X square. X equals to what? Y minus 4 in the root. Now we have a boundary condition on this. Find that boundary condition. Y has to be what? More than or equal to 4. If you do anything other than that, if you take 3, it will become minus 1. It will become undefined. Root will be not defined in that case. So y more than 4 means what? Y belongs to 4 close to infinity open. 4 close to infinity open. So your range is actually equal to your codomain. Check this out. Codomain is 4 to infinity. Hence, the given function is fx is onto also. The given function is onto and 1, 1. So fx is bijective. That means that is invertible. Invertible. The given function is bijective, that is invertible. They are also asking us finding the inverse of f. So f inverse of x. Same function, just replace x as y. So you'll get what? X minus 4. So if I write this as a function g, I get root of x minus 4 as my inverse. Again, in this case, the domain and codomain will switch. So you'll have here 4 to infinity as my domain, and range will be r plus. This is your final answer for 5 mark. A very good question in the relation and function 1 and on to the invertible functions. Clear? 67 now. Okay. 67, application of integrals. Find the area of region bounded by the line. Draw the line. X is 0, y is 2. Y 0 minus 2 by 3. This is your line. This is minus 2 by 3, and this is something there. This is going to be plus infinity, minus infinity. Okay. We are looking for minus 1 to 1. This is your minus 1. This is your plus 1, let's say. So my required area is over here, bacha. Check this out. Over here and over here. This is a negative area, means I have to take a modulus on this. How to write the integration? Minus 1 to minus 2 by 3. What is the function? F of x will be this. 3x plus 2 with dx plus sign, minus 2 by 3 to plus 1, same thing, 3x plus 2 with dx. This is your required area. Since your first part is negative, you have to take the modulus over here. Take the modulus over here. How do you integrate 3x plus 2? This answer will be what? 3x square by 2 plus 2x. 2x. This is your integration from where to where? We have two different limits. Apply once from minus 1 to 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. You get a negative value over here. In this result will come as negative. Apply modulus to this. It will become positive. And same way do that there as well. You get a positive value over there. Your final answer should come as 13 by 3. Check once. Check and comment. Question number 67, verified, sir. Verified, sir. This much you can calculate, right? comment in the comment below, in the comment section. Question number 67, sir, verified. I've given the integration. Simply do the calculations over here, put the values and add it by taking the modulus on the first negative part. Next, 68 now. Question number 68. Find the area enclosed by the ellipse. A proof of this. So ellipse, you check over here. This is what it is. Here x square by a square is there. It means the major axis is over here, a. This is b. This is minus a. This is minus b. I can find this area as a. Okay. Basically, wait a second. I can find this area just as, let's say, part 1. And part 2, part 3, part 4 will have the same area, right? So basically, my required area A will be area of part 1 times 4. They are all of the same area. Area of part 1 times 4. How to find area of part 1? How to find area of part 1? Integrate this function from here to here. Function y dx from where to where? From 0 to a. 0 to a. What is the function y? You can get from this. Y square by b square equals to 1 minus x square by a square. Take LCM. You get a square minus x square by a square. Continue, please. You'll get y square equals to b by a the whole square into the root in the bracket, sorry. Okay. Now take y value, we'll have b by a root of a square minus x square. So integration, we can put it back over here, right? Have a look. 1 second. Have a look. So area of the part 1 will actually become 0 to a. The constant is what? B by a. So right here, the constant b by a outside only. And we have integration what? Of the root a square minus x square with dx. With dx. That is a particular function. We all know the answer for that. Let's start. So area of part 1. Let's keep the constant outside, b by a constant outside. A bracket. Integration of that will be what? First step, x by 2. Same root repeats. Okay, next step will be a square by 2. What is a square in this case? A square only. So right here, a square by 2 and the sine inverse of x by a. The limits we also know, 0 to a. Substitute the limits now to get the final answer. b by a. When you put a value over here, when you put a value in the upper limit over here, it will become a square minus a square. So 0, this whole thing will be 0. No problem. In this you put a square by 2 as it is. And sine inverse of a by a. When you put a in this place, you'll get a by a, which is sine inverse of 1. So you get pi by 2. Clear? Sine inverse of 1 is what? Pi by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Put 0 in the lower limit. Over here, 0 into anything. 0 plus. Put here sine inverse of 0. Again, 0. I'll repeat. Put 0 as the lower limit in place of this. Whole thing is 0. 0 into anything is 0. 0 by a is what? 0. Sine inverse of 0 is what? 0. This whole thing is 0. Check. b by a, I'm getting here pi a square by 4. A and a cancels. I have here pi a once and b once. So pi ab by 4. This is my area of just the part 1. What is the area of ellipse is going to be? AE. I wrote this as only A, no? It has AE, area of ellipse. I have 4 parts, right? So 4 times of this, I'll get answer as pi AB. Pi AB. This is what? Square units. 5 mark. 5 mark question. Have a look. Moving on. Question number 69. Find the area lying in the first quadrant only. It's a circle, right? It's a circle. First quadrant between what line? This is going to be what? 0. What is the radius over here, bacha? Radius is 2 square, right? So we're going to be get radius is 2. Radius is 2. And they're asking us between the same thing, 0 and 2. They're asking us this area basically. So integrate this function y dx from where to where? 0 to 2. This is your required area. This is your required area. What is function y going to be from here? You check. From here you'll have y square equals to 4 minus x square. You'll have y as root of 2 square minus x square. So 0 to 2 will have 2 square minus x square dx. Now if anybody is thinking this is a circle, I can find the area of quadrant, get the answer. No, you got to find using this approach of AOI only. It carries 5 marks. Okay, sir, it is logical, we can get the answer directly. No, will not apply. You have to apply AOI only and get the result. No discussion over there. Okay, chaliye. Integrate this. We have a formula for that, right? Particular function. So we'll have here x by 2 first of all. Same root repeats, 4 minus x repeats, plus a square by 2 means 2 square by 2 sine inverse of x by 2. The limits are there now, 0 to 2. Start putting it in. Put here 2. To put here x as 2, so 0. 4 minus 2 square is going to be what? 4 only, so 0. Here we're going to get what? 2 square by 2 is 2. Sine inverse of 1. 2 by 2 is 1. Again, continue. So we have here minus sign for the lower limit. Put here 0. Everything is 0. This is also 0. Check the answer. Getting over here as sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So 2 into pi by 2. Answer is what? Simply pi. This is the area of the required answer. Pi square units. Correct, no? Pi into 2 square is the whole area. Radius is 2, right? So 4 pi. One part will be 4 pi by 4, which is pi. Answer is pi square units for just the one part, the first quadrant. Next. Differential equation. Next is differential equation. Solve the DE given over here. Looks very simple. This p value is secant of x, q value is tan of x, right? Okay. Find this integrating factor. You'll have e power integration of secant x dx. All right. E power log secant x plus tan x is the integration of secant x, right? We know the integration of secant x, log of secant x plus tan x. Apply this, you'll have the answer as secant x plus tan x. I can remove the modulus now. Only log it applies. This is my integrating factor. Your dependent variable is y, so write the final answer, y into. Integrating factor will become what? Secant x plus tan x. Over here you'll have integration of this whole thing multiplied with q. We'll have here tan of x dx. Worry about only RHS. Check here, you'll have secant x tan x. One part has secant x tan x and plus other part tan into tan. So tan square x, both has dx in it. Both has dx in it. Final answer. Continue. I'm getting y times of secant x plus tan x as it is. Over here, integration of secant x tan x will be nothing but secant x plus integration of tan square secant square x minus 1 dx. Correct, no? What is the integration of tan square? Convert tan square into secant square x minus 1. Identity. Get the result. Y secant x plus tan x. We get here secant x. What is this? Tan x minus x plus c. Secant square integration is tan, 1 integration is x. This is my answer. Okay. If you want to remove on this side and write this answer as y equal to, put this individually, this also individually, you get the answer as this and this will cancel. So 1 minus x plus c upon secant x plus tan x. This is your final answer. Please check, guys. Clear? Have a look. Question number 70. So I've done so many questions, 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. If you actually solve these problems properly and you are getting the concepts, nothing can stop you getting that 75 plus, getting that close to 80 marks in your pre-boards. Okay, so understand the level of preparation that we have done together is very, very good. Just solve all the questions, I have helped you in FA2 also, I have helped in the midterms as well. So we have done the whole flow of the problem throughout the year. Just wait right now, practice these questions, be a little patient, and you'll get the result. Trust me on this. Okay? Anything else you have which is worrying you, or you have to ask me, leave that in the comment section. I'll reply to that. Question number 71 now. Right? Check 71 now. Yes. Find the general solution of the differential equation. Find the general solution of the differential equation. This is a simple problem. dy by dx we have, divided by cos square, you will get y by cos square, which is nothing but secant square x y and tan x by cos square. So basically it's going to be what? Tan of x into secant square of x. Correct, no? Tan x by cos square will become tan of x into secant square of x. So what do we have over here? Sine by cos doesn't matter, doesn't affect, right? Sine by cos will have no effect. We'll write like this only. Okay, integrate from here. So we'll have this as my p and this is my q. So integrating factor will become what? E power secant square x dx integration. That's nothing but e power tan x, right? Write the final answer. Y times of integrating factor means e power tan x. And over here we have same thing, e power tan x. Write the q now. Tan x into secant square x dx. For this side you have to use what? The method of substitution now. Take tan of x as t. You'll have sec square x dx as dt. This becomes dt over here. This whole thing is nothing but e power t into t dt. Okay, this is a by parts problem. I hope you all know the answer of this by now. Okay, your first function is algebra, exponential is the second function. Islet we have to use the preference order, right? Algebra has the preference over the exponential function. If you do this, I hope you know the answer. This comes as e power t minus 1 plus c. Right, e power t minus 1. If you're not sure, do the by parts integration. Okay, keeping t as it is, integrate e power t, you'll get t e power t minus integrate differentiation of t will be 1 e power t into dt. Do it, you'll get e power t into t minus 1 plus c as the right hand side. Check the final result. Put back the values. E power tan x now over here. Again same thing, e power tan x minus 1 plus c. Tan x minus 1 is there, right? 1 second. Minus 1. Divided by e power tan x, you'll get y equals to tan of x minus 1 and c times of e power minus tan x. How come, sir? I'm dividing this e power tan x on the right hand side also. The whole equation. This is cancelled over here. E power minus tan x, this is my answer. They're asking us for general solution. They're not asking us particular, means we'll not worry about anything else. This is my final answer. 5 marker. Next, check. This is clear? For this condition, find the particular solution satisfying the given condition y as 0, x as 1. Question number 72 now. Question number 72 now. Okay. All right. Okay, sir. So we have to find the form over here. We'll get dy by dx as it is. Over here we'll have 2x upon 1 plus x square. Great, into y, and over here we'll have 1 upon 1 plus x square, the whole square. This is your p and this is your q. Not only that, we also have the point 0 comma or 1 comma 0 to get the particular solution. Find the value of c. Okay, so find the integrating factor now. We'll have e power integration of 2x 1 plus x square dx. Basically this is nothing but dt upon t. Is it 2x upon 1 plus x square is there, right? So I can take 1 plus x square as yeah, so e power ln t will come, e power ln t will come. So you'll have the answer as e power, sorry, simply t actually, answer as simply t actually over here, simply t, which is 1 plus x square. Correct, no? If you take 1 plus x square as t, 2x dx will become dt, that is near the numerator. You have the answer as e power ln t, so 1 plus x square is the integrating factor. Write the final answer. Y into 1 plus x square equals to, check here, integration of 1 plus x square into, what is that other side? This is the q value, 1 plus x square the whole square dx. This will cancel one of the extras squares over here. Yes. So you get this value as y times of 1 plus x square equals to integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. This is what tan inverse of x plus c y times 1 plus x square. Put x as 1, y as 0. This whole thing will become 0 into 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. X as 1 means pi by 4. C. I get c as minus pi by 4. Final answer you check now. Y into 1 plus x square equals to tan inverse of x minus pi by 4. Right here, y equal to tan inverse of x upon 1 plus x square minus pi by 4 times of 1 plus x square. I have divided everything by this side. This is your final answer. You can take this also or this also, your choice. Question number 72 is over. Please check. Good question. Okay, good problem. So this right here completes your session on the 72 questions of 235 marker. Now everyone who's writing KCET, as I mentioned in the session, at multiple occasions you have to take this. The offerings are 35 mock test, which has both full length test and your part test, which is based upon the part solutions. Okay, so I have mentioned everything to all of you. Subject covered is PCMB. You also get chapter wise KCET PYQs. You don't have much time to do that, so start solving these many papers. If you do that, do it right, work on speed and accuracy, you can easily get the top 5 colleges of Karnataka, recommended by your toppers, your seniors from the last year. Okay, this is your 1499, the price which is given for everyone. This is the offer price. Take this course right now for your benefit if you are serious and writing KCET this year. Okay, now with this clear, as I said, this is the conclusion of your 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker with total 72 questions we have done in this class today. Long session, but we were very consistent. We maintained the energy and did all the questions. If you have done the same with me, it means you are prepared for your preparatory, prepared for your prep. Okay, now what I've done so far, 72 questions in the 235 marker, and also done 100 plus questions in your MCQs or 1 marker. So your preparation for maths for preparatory is done from my side. Again, I'll come with a live before your preparatory examination to help you in that. I cannot commit right now, but if you want me to come with a live session before your preparatory, leave me that in the comment section. As of now, this is everything that is there from all of us to help you in the preparation of your prep. If you want something else, what can you do? Simply leave that in the comment section and be the part of our journey. How can you do that? By giving so many lovely comments that you ask for whatever the queries are, whatever the requirements are from your side, and some love also you keep giving us all the time, that you got this marks, you got that marks. That makes our day. And if you're watching me for the first time, not getting what I'm trying to say over here, don't worry. If you're watching me for the first time, I am your Ankit Sir, which helps you on our channel Deeksha Karnataka prepare for your maths for KCET and PU2 examination. So give me a subscribe right now in this channel right away. And if you like this session, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and your like, give a thumbs up for this particular class. It makes a lot of efforts from whole team of ours to come here and deliver a lecture like this. So if you have something to say to me, do let me know. I would love to read your comments. And that is it for this class. I'll see you again very soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye and all the best.